Welcome to the SystemMagic Twitch stream. Today we're playing Constructed because it's Monday. Mine is Greg.
Hi.
And this is Andrew.
I'm Andrew.
What are we playing today?
We're playing Neoform, a modern deck based around the card Neoform. If you pay a green and a blue, you can sacrifice a creature as an additional cost and search your library for a creature with mana value one more than the sacrificed creature.
Okay, so how do we win the game?
That's a good question. I'm not sure that you can, but we are going to try to win the game with, I believe, Thassa's Oracle. Thassa's Oracle wins the game when it comes into play if you have more devotion than the cards in your library.
What is today's candle sponsor? Well, that's a great question. Today's candle sponsor is this candle that Greg lit for me that says Void. It is the scent Wildflower Meadow. Oh, I don't know what that smells. What do you think this smells like? Don't smell it too close or you might burn your nose.
Wow, it smells just like Wildflower Meadow. Check them out. Okay, don't do that one.
Okay, are you ready to play Neoform?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited. Okay, before we start, I need to... This Court of Calling artwork is...
Okay, Andrew, do you have thoughts on the RC and the format of Standard?
Oh, yeah. The RC in the Standard format, I really like the Cori-Steel Cutter deck. I think it's very powerful. My opponents... I always cast Cori-Steel. Every hand, it's so good. I cast Cori-Steel Cutter on turn 2 and turn 3 and make lots of monk tokens. I always have perfect mana. It's a really good deck. How did you feel about it, Greg? What was your experience playing a tournament? Did you have perfect mana like me?
I don't know. That's all I've got. We doing a league, right? This is how this works?
Yeah, modern league. Not a friendly league. This is serious business in playing Neoform.
Okay, here. Your job is to
play a league match.
Who is the system and who is the magic?
I thought I was the... Oh, that's a good question.
Certainly you're the system and I'm the magic.
I don't know in the exact lore.
What's happening?
Oh, hey Greg,
Wait,
what's up?
I thought I was
It's
Greg.
Nicole.
That one's for you, Tristan, by the way.
Wait.
Endurance so I don't deck?
You have to match Greg's enthusiasm.
Oh, wait, what's up, Greg? I'm so excited to play Neoform. Did you notice that Azax pointed out that it has an endurance, so we can't deck? Wait, Azax, you'd be proud of me. We were doing a team draft last night, and I had 14 cards in my library, and my opponent had 20, and everyone thought I was going to lose, and I said, don't worry, I can't lose, and I had the Lay of the Land Dragon that shuffles into your deck every turn, and I held it in my hand for 14 turns, and then I milled my opponent out.
Greg, how do I say something mean?
You just can say anything mean about any topic,
Reach
Nicole.
into your heart and think about something that's mean, and then say it.
My heart doesn't have very many mean
That's
things in
the
it.
why.
That's the entire point, Miss Nicole. That's how the joke. That's why this is funny.
Wait, can I have some time
Should
to
we
figure
keep
it
this
out?
going?
Yes.
Okay, look, if you don't have anything mean to say, let's try playing some Neoform. Maybe we can change that.
When the words on friends end of stream.
Well,
that's
this
totally
hand
fine.
seems like it's not keepable, but I don't know. We don't have any Neoform. I'm clicking the meta.
Wait. I think this might be a keep, Tristan.
What?
What? We have no. This hand does not win ever.
Okay,
right?
someone says this
Okay,
hand is
you're right.
perfect.
Yeah, okay, I see your point.
Don't you just click mulligan until you have the Neoform card? I don't know how the deck works.
No, you might be right.
Okay, this hand. Oh, this makes green. This hand seems.
We don't have Allosaurus Rider now, though. Nor do we have
What's in our
That's
sideboard?
Neoform.
Does anyone know what's in our sideboard? Hide sideboard.
Neoform.
Oh, it's on the screen.
There's a Neoform in there.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but is
Glittering
there
Wish
an
is
Allosaurus
Neoform.
Rider?
No.
No, Glittering Wish can only get gold
We
cards.
can get
famously.
guttural response time.
Oh wait, chat says
We do have Allosaurus Rider.
Oh no, do we get something? Oh, we get Eladomri's Call with the other one.
Oh, okay.
So on turn 2, we're gonna win on turn 4.
Yeah,
A
you know.
plan with no flaws. Also, we're a big green card gated.
I don't
This
see
is
any
a
issues
third.
Are
here.
we on the
Six.
play or the draw?
We're on the play.
No, we're on the draw. They're highlighted.
Oh.
Clown and Greg doesn't know how Moto
I'm
works.
going on the.
The best part about Greg is he doesn't know
Wait,
how
no,
Moto works, and other Greg.
you can't win on a multi-5, you have to keep.
You have to keep on the multi-5. That's the rules.
Well, just like, you need a lot of green cards to put Allosaurus
Okay,
Riders in the
okay.
play.
What if we just
What
draw
is this
Allosaurus Rider?
Gristlebrand art? Out of all the arts we chose, that's the Gristlebrand art.
Greg, you wanted that.
Okay, did that count as me saying something mean?
No, you gotta try
no,
harder.
you gotta be able
Sorry.
to
I have
meet
tried
our
harder
to
than
the
that.
Gristlebrand, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, like maybe like insult its family. Maybe
does
say that-
Gristlebrand have a family?
Say it was never all that, you know.
Is this really Azax
Does
family?
it, do we have any
Is
lore?
this
Jesus
Gristlebrand?
Christ.
Do we have any lore experts about Gristlebrand's family? There must be someone.
Yeah, I am horrified by how much I seem to know about Neoform lions.
Well, the other part
Okay.
of this is that Tristan
Okay,
also...
they played a noble hierarch. What does that mean for us?
What is it?
I haven't
well,
played this format since Nadu was legal.
I was
Don't worry,
playing.
that's a good simulation of the real thing.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I can tell you that I was playing Splinter Twin against Birthing Pod a lot over the weekend at this tournament, and I found that Twisted Image on turn 1 is a really good response to Noble Hierarch.
that's
Do you
true.
think anything does on our sideboard?
Sadly, we do
Oh,
not
hydrate,
have a
nice.
Twisted
Oh, yeah.
Image.
Yeah, I got you covered.
Nice.
That draw cut 3 turns off our clock.
Do
Yeah,
you
let's-
want some of my water to hydrate?
oh,
Consumption?
that would be great.
Greg, some water.
Wow,
Oh my
Tristan,
God.
you're a natural.
This deck is so good.
We're gonna pitch both glittering. Oh no, no. I see. We need one to be.
Wait, what did we
Neoform.
leave on the top of our deck?
Neoform.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
no, Allosaurus
Allosaurus
Rider.
Yes.
Don't worry. I know how to play the deck.
Don't worry, I know.
It was great to see you, Patty B.
Wait, why are these glasses here?
Do you want to wear them?
I feel like, okay,
Did they help you get into
I'm not gonna lie,
Greg?
I feel like an important
Wait,
part
they're
of the deck.
so dirty. I can't see anything.
That's how it feels to be Greg. Yeah.
This really is 2017 humans that we're playing against.
Okay, I feel like an important part of this deck is if you can keep your life total not divisible by 7, you can't accidentally kill yourself.
But they want you to accidentally kill yourself.
No, I know, that's why it's a battle, but we can like shock to deal 3
Yeah.
damage to ourselves, so that
Okay,
we
so wait,
hopefully
is our
don't...
plan to wish for Neoform now?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. We're gonna, the
Alright.
jig is gonna be up once we do this, but...
The jig is gonna be up, yeah, you know. I was wondering if our opponent's really playing 27 humans, do you think they have like 4 meddling mage in their deck?
Oh,
Because we
no.
cannot beat meddling mage.
I don't think this is a deck where you can beat things.
So wait, do we win next turn? Is that how this works?
If we, in theory, yeah, if we know how to do what we're supposed to do.
With correct play, we win next turn, Nicole.
See,
which
the
means
problem
it's about
is that
50-50.
if our opponent plays like 2 more humans, we're getting close. They just need 1 more human, and they can attack us down to 14. Or sorry, no, wait, no, never mind. They have exalted triggers. Sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, Andrew, I think they're doing
Wait,
a good
now we're
job.
toast.
I think we should let them. I think we came too early.
You want to let him keep going?
Yeah, let's let them cook.
All right, we'll let
Let
him
them
cook.
cook.
All right, good luck with the stream.
But after in 10 minutes, we're taking the stream back.
Okay, bye, Greg. Bye, Andrew. Wait, Andrew, you never left.
No, Marceline comment. I don't think this is a deck where you can beat things. It's pretty good. Yeah, you can say no to Glittering Wish's ability. For some, I don't remember why they all say this. I think it's because they need to be able to give you the option to decline in case you have none.
I think I really love how chaotic the desk is.
Yeah, well, I don't think I quite realized that there was just sort of a graveyard of 7
Okay.
candles right off screen.
I'm not very good at this whole poll thing, but we should do a poll. How many candles do you think are on the desk?
Oh, that's a really good question.
And should I figure out counting while we're here?
Yeah, well, someone has to count. I mean, you were really good at counting the red birds.
Am I missing any? Are there any under there?
Okay.
Okay. I've counted the number of candles.
It would be embarrassing if we didn't win.
I'll give
again.
approximately
we're
1
gonna-
minute.
Okay, for those
Okay,
in
how
the
do we
chat
win? I
following
need to
at
learn.
home. So this is how the deck works. So we're gonna put this card Allosaurus Rider into play.
Wait, hold
By-
on. I have
we're
to
gonna-
change the candle sponsor.
We're
Okay.
gonna cast it by exiling 2 green cards from our hand. So in this case, I'm gonna choose Glittering Wish. No, wait, not those. I'm gonna choose the cheap cards. Neoform.
Does this candle
No.
smell like you know how to win the game?
No.
Okay, I'll work
Okay,
on
I'm gonna
finding
do these
another
two.
one.
I'm gonna cast Neoform. I'm gonna put Bristle Brand in play. Okay, this is where it gets tricky.
Does this one smell like you know how to win the game?
Also, no.
This candle's
I think.
fresh cut grass.
What happens if we? That is what I think of. When
What
I
do
think
we
of
do?
this deck.
I don't
think
know
we
how
need to
to
hit
play.
Nourishing Shoal. We sure did not hit Nourishing Shoal.
Now what do we do?
I don't think we have any outs. I mean, we just lose, right? I
It's
mean, we
fine,
can
just
put
make a
another.
blocker.
Oh, I guess we have a large Crystal Brand in play. I guess that's fine.
Well, it has lifelink, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
like,
Never mind. We're chilling.
okay.
Can we summon her back for anything?
We block and die. Don't pitch Neoform.
Don't pitch Neoform. Okay. This deck is kind of nice. I agree. I'm gonna pitch the summoners back. It might be bad, but
Okay, does this deck smell like? Does this feel like we're gonna be able to fix it?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. I think we've uncovered the actual way to win with this deck, which is we have an 8/8 flying lifelinker in play.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
I don't think you actually need all this stuff.
Okay, this candle is our new candle sponsor. It's called Extrovert, featuring punchy notes of citrus reminding you of that one party with all your friends.
Wow. That sounds great.
Nicole, how did the second Zoomers vs. Boomers Tarkir draft go? Well, I don't know who Nicole is, but if I did know, then I would tell you that I defeated Elspeth in the Arena of Ideas. Oh, I just almost caught myself on fire.
I don't think we can beat this one.
Oh, this doesn't work.
Maybe our opponent will target Allosaurus Rider. We could have played around this. No, we.
Don't light yourself on fire. I lit the candle on fire. We're all good. If you didn't answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 candles, you are wrong.
If only we had drawn Children of Corliss.
Someone said block with a treasure token.
Oh, I'll try that one.
Wait, aren't we dead? Shouldn't we save our...
I think we're pretty dead.
I think we should save our clock.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
So I still don't quite understand how we're supposed to win the game.
Okay, so we put this guy in play, but normally he's not a treasure token.
Okay.
And then we attack 3 times. In this case, it would be 4 times because our opponent gains some life.
Wait. That's not how you normally win, right? Isn't it like there's a Thassa's Oracle in our deck. Certainly that's how we win the game.
I think ideally you're supposed to have this Court of Calling and this Thassa's Oracle, but we can just board all of those out. They can't be that important. Uh-oh.
Oh, do you have to put the back of the deck before they get it back?
Okay, we're back to officially take the wheel.
After I didn't draw Nourishing Shoal, you had to kick me
Yeah.
out.
That was a poor performance.
It
You've
was a
actually
poor
been
performance.
demoted as a result. You've been demoted from being Andrew to being Tristan. It's one of the largest demotions you could face.
What if we played Children of Corliss?
It might be
Kind of
good.
nice.
Am I switching
wait,
seats?
like,
Oh yeah,
actually,
you're gonna
though.
hang out.
In this spot, can you just like end of turn tutor for Children of Corliss or whatever? I mean, in my spot, I'm totally.
How are you
doing it.
tutoring for it?
Oh, you
Well,
want to
I know
stay
it
there? You
always
can
falls.
stay there. I'll take that.
Oh.
I
You can
can
like
move, I
slow.
just
You can like
can't
slow play.
Yeah.
With the Wish version, maybe that's good. You know?
Can I shift to
Yeah,
give
yeah,
Andrew?
yeah.
Andrew, to Greg the chair back. The memes are too strong.
Give us a moment while we reconnoiter. You know?
Okay, hold on. I must get my lawn chair. It's very
Oh,
essential.
the lawn chair's nice.
Oh, Tristan,
yeah.
did you want to board out Thorkel? Yeah, that's the most Tristan plannable time.
Well, Nicole asked how the deck won, and I said, well, you just attack with Neoform 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, I think that sounds
That
right.
seems like better than the like.
I so short.
Yo, what you should know is that.
Booster seat.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go attempt to find a booster seat.
Okay.
What does that mean?
We can just lower ourselves.
Okay, wait. Do any of the Neoform experts in chat? Has anyone ever tried to play a 9-drop in this deck?
Tristan, I don't know if any of our cyborg cards doing this matchup. Can I ask?
Wait, Tristan.
What are they
The
doing?
asking questions is for the channel points. You can't give them out for
Oh,
free.
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Reap Search build was some of Azax's best work.
Oh no.
Are you not? You're not for the classic build Reap Search?
Build Reap Search.
It involved a kill con where you cast the Reaper King, and then you cast Research and Development to shuffle Thought Circle into your deck.
Okay, this is.
And I can't really tell you stuff between there and there, but you know.
Okay, so for those who don't know what's going
Research and
on,
Development is a nice card.
welcome to the SystemMagic Twitch stream. Unfortunately, we're playing Neoform because Azax redeemed it a while ago and we've been making him wait. Nicole Tipple's here. She's still here from the RC, as is Tristan. Nicole's going to stick around and hang out. Tristan's going to the other room, but if you miss him, you can you can ask him a question by paying some channel points, and we'll call Tristan back.
Yeah, and it's important to understand that Tristan's renowned for his extremely reasonable and hinged takes.
Yeah.
You know, so if you redeem it, you know, I really think you'll get money's worth. Also, I think this hand is maybe good. What do you think, Nicole?
Am I supposed to think? I thought that's what I was not here for.
Yeah, that's true. Because you have to understand that secretly Greg is the strategy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Chancellor of the Tangle is like one of the cards that makes this deck work, right? So certainly it must be fine.
Yeah, I assume so. Because we can like wish on 1 and then like, I don't know, Neoform on 2, right?
Yeah.
This is a turn 2 on the play kill, I think. And when I say kill, what I mean is quote unquote kill.
Oh, it's not a wish. We did see Mac redeemed Words with Friends, yes.
Oh wait.
So notably,
Oh, wait,
this is
this
with
didn't
my
work.
booster seat.
This
Just
hand is
draw
much
it.
worse than I thought.
Wait, just draw it.
Okay.
Wait, but
Oh wow. We've been redeemed. Suggest a proven stock deck for Pioneer Phoenix.
Wow.
We'll do it. Great suggestion.
wait,
Okay.
we also redeemed Ask Tristan a question.
Ask Tristan.
Yeah,
a
what
question.
Mac? You have to ask. You have to tell us what question you asked Tristan. It can be any level of unhinged.
Also, Haha Toast has also redeemed. Asked, what's the most broken keyword of all time?
Wait,
Oh, no.
So I think certainly we must bring Tristan in to answer the first question and then send him out and then have him come back in to answer the next question. Okay, wait, where did Tristan go? I have to go find him.
Does that mean I'm supposed to come in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
you. We,
yeah,
need,
yeah.
we need your help.
Wait, what was the? Sorry, what was I was still being straight.
Okay, the question is, what is the most broken keyword of all time? Tristan, you
trying
have
to
to go on
sign.
the
Oh,
camera.
sorry, wait, hold on.
You have to kind of shift so that they can see you. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I need to think about this one. This is a hard question.
I
Do you want
really
the-
like
I would
put
say
Tristan as an
the-
Andrew hat.
I'll give some candidates, but Reach is definitely up there.
Keep going.
Well, Reach is a good. I mean, Convoke is a classic one. But Reach is like, if we're talking about like default mechanics that are like in most sets, like Reach of basic, yeah, for sure to lock in Reach. If we're talking like recurrent or like mechanics of all time, I would say probably not Cypher.
Why is Reach more broken than flying? Reach is just worse than flying.
What? Have we never talked about this?
Yeah, I thought you knew the lore, Greg.
No,
It's pretty
I
well
feel
established.
really strongly that Reach is better than flying. No, okay. The problem is that if you have flying, you might attack with it. I was trying to tell Ben on Arena, when you try to attack with a creature with Reach, it should give you the like, are you sure you want to do this? Like yes, no prompts. Like,
Don't worry. I actually explained that at some point. I want to be clear.
I have
Nice.
to answer another question.
Well, yeah, would you mind leaving the
You
room
mind
and
leaving
coming
the
back
room real
in?
fast? Oh, hey, Tristan, we have another question for you. Tristan, what's your favorite prime number?
2 is pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Am I
I think
learning?
you can leave it there.
Wait, hold on. Am I learning how to win the game?
Yeah, I think you might be
Yeah.
able to learn. Wait, did Tristan ever explain, or did he just refuse to explain out of
No, I just never learned.
I said you attack with Bristlebrand 3 times.
Oh, that's why the Noxious Revival is here.
Well, I don't fully know that, but I
Hope we don't need it for comboing.
I don't think that we do.
Oh, can you get your question from 10 minutes ago answered? Yeah, I believe that you redeemed it. Oh yeah, I see that you redeemed it. What did you ask, Avian Scrolls?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what you I don't... Yeah, 2's a great pick, obviously. Pitching the pack was suboptimal? Wait, I think it made sense, maybe. Well, I mean, because I wanted to keep a high TMC card in my hand so I had less risk of, not ending up without one. Wait, I think we might win this game, by the way, guys. I want to be clear about that. We have almost all the pieces assembled, Nicole. You're about to see it. It involves the cleanup step, your favorite step. Nicole was just telling me off stream how she likes the cleanup step.
Wait, is this a question for Tristan?
Yeah, Tristan, we have another
Tristan!
question for you. We might need to lower the price, raise the price.
This might be working as designed, though. I don't know.
Tristan, can you compare the cards in Phoenix to the cards in Standard Prowess, but
Yes.
don't make it too obvious, you know?
Don't make it too you
We
really,
was told you're
that
not
instruction was not necessary.
I
So the
was
question is, can you compare the cards in Phoenix to the cards in Prowess? I would say, yes, you can.
no, make some comparisons,
In fact,
please.
many of them are the same card.
Can you give us some
Okay,
examples?
as an example, I think the card Opt is very similar to the card Consider, but you don't get to put it into your graveyard.
Wait, how would you feel about the thought that Thundering Falls is just Consider?
The problem is that it's like Consider, but it doesn't trigger Prowess.
Oh, I see. But it is the
wait,
standard
what is it?
equivalent.
Is it like Phoenix? I think the deck is kind of like Phoenix in a way, but also, well, it's kind of a lot like Phoenix. Yeah. Well, imagine
Much
if
to
you
Opt
played
is
Phoenix,
nice.
but you weren't allowed to play Steam Vents.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty apt
It
metaphor.
would be like kind of the experience, and you had to play 10 basic lands.
Okay, wait. So we're almost to the cleanup step portion of the deck.
Okay, we need to get another creature into play so we can
Okay,
cord for
Your opponent is
Oracle,
totally
right?
dead on my screen.
Endurance.
I know, but
Just attack with your dudes. Just pass.
no, I've cast like 3 packs at this point.
You have Angel's Grace in your hand.
That's the point of the Angel's Grace.
We should really win, I think.
Hold on. Can't we cast Endurance and then cord for 2?
Yes.
Yes, so but we need to discard the Thoracle first to hand size.
Oh.
In the cleanup step, we'll get priority from the World Spy 1 trigger.
Oh.
What, have you never gotten priority in the cleanup
Okay,
step before,
I see.
Nicole?
I understand now.
Yeah, so I think, but we have to get the Allosaurus Rider into play before we do this, right? No, wait, we can cord for enough.
Hey Tristan, I have a question for you.
The question is how many candles are in the candle graveyard? Is that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sorry.
Wait, come here. I can tell you.
I think it's about 28.
Wow, that's a surprisingly precise and well thought out prediction. Very
Yeah,
unlike
wait, Clark, I
Tristan.
saw that you redeemed it, but I didn't see your question.
This is one of our best redemptions ever. Okay, wait.
Tristan?
Sorry, I need to try to figure out how to kill our opponent.
Okay, after this one, we're pausing Tristan questions until this game is over.
I think I can go to cleanup,
What's your
right?
favorite main phase?
Oh. Well, I do like the first one a lot. I think I cast my spells in the first one definitely way more than I'm supposed to.
I
But
think I
it's
can.
so nice. Like, you ever it's so you attack. And
Okay,
your
I think I
opponent
can
has to,
discard. Yeah.
We both know that they're not gonna block. Like, can I just cast my spell in the first main phase?
Okay, can you leave and then come back?
No. Let's ask the
We
other
can do a couple
question.
in a row, yeah.
Clark wants to know what Neoform needs to hit tier 1.
In Pioneer.
Oh, and Pioneer.
Oh, and Pioneer, I would. Oh, well, it has Neoform.
The second main phase is for tryhards.
What does it need to hit tier 1 in Pioneer? Yeah, thanks. I agree with MSJ.
Common MSJW.
Okay, see, Nicole. As you can see, we've gotten priority in our cleanup step.
The
A very normal situation. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cast this, pitching a green card, right?
Yes, okay.
Very
and then
normal.
You'll put Thassa's Oracle in your graveyard, and then your quarter calling it with the Thassa's Oracle on the stack, you're going to draw your deck.
So
So, Oh,
so,
yeah.
So yes, that's what you said is correct.
Okay, wait. I'm busy answering the question. We don't need to win. Just attack with your creatures. Okay, I would bet it would be pretty good in Pioneer if we could get all of it. Like, I bet the deck would be pretty good in Pioneer. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna wonder about deck size, but no one else was worried about it.
I would also bet that if we played,
I think it'll be fine.
Against
I think it's very likely to be fine.
Okay.
I haven't thought about that hard though.
Cori-Steel Cutter against standard Prowess, I think Neoform would win on average.
Okay, so let's Nourishing Shoal for 11 more life. This card's... What? I don't think I need Angel's Grace, do I? Do I really?
Before I leave, I should also point out that if you cast Angel's Grace, you also can't accidentally kill yourself.
I can Summoner's Pact for random cards from cards in my deck though, right? Because, yeah, this should be fine.
Oh, I hope... Do you have creatures in
I hope
your
so.
deck?
Okay, but you didn't discard any. No, I discarded some. Let's cast Summoner's Pact. It'll be fine. Maybe. There's one. Okay, so I delete one card from my deck, which means I have one card too many. And I have no way to delete the last card from my deck. So I can Noxious Revival the Endurance. No, wait.
It's in play.
It's in play.
Wait, we have 16 life, and can we just draw?
Well, I'm gonna run out of deck and deck myself from the draws, and I only have 2 blue pips. Okay, we have to win with combat damages that Tristan predicted.
Okay.
Don't worry, this is working as designed. All right. Well then, I guess I'll look at my top 2. This dies. This happens. All right. Discard a bunch of cards on our Angel's Grace. This is a very normal situation. Don't worry.
Also, Nicole Dubin, I saw your question. We'll ask Tristan later. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're not going to not ask Tristan any questions. It's all a matter of time, you know?
Can someone redeem the channel points thing where we get the dogs? I kind of want to just, like, sit with them.
Okay. Anyways, it's our opponent's turn. Also, we can cast Pact Negation because we won't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I guess if I'm doing my, like, thing about being Greg, then I want the rats.
Yeah, Rat was redeemed.
Okay, that means you get Attila.
You have to go get Attila.
I just get Attila.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
okay,
now
now you
Skippy.
get both
Okay,
dogs.
now I can get... That'd be really sad if you just left Skippy upstairs when you took Attila.
That was Savory Cookie. That was nice.
Dead to Pact? That's not quite true.
Yeah, Ghost Quarter, would we really do you think they went to go get a snack?
Okay, well, they're doing stuff.
Uh-huh. Do you think she can get both dogs, or does she need help?
I think she'll manage it.
Okay.
She's Mockingbird. All right.
They're in a Mockingbird for 8 Crystal Brand?
Okay.
Cavern of Souls Meddling Mages. I can't believe the answer was Reach.
This is just far from the Tristan course. Oh yeah, that's extremely Pact Negation.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we won't be paying for any of these packs next turn.
Okay, Pig Norton has redeemed asked a question. Let's see what Pig Norton's question is. Here, I can take a rat.
You want to skip you?
I guess so. Oh my god. Here's this dog.
I don't think you can tell through camera, like, truly how small this dog is.
Stop. I don't want that. Look at the camera. They want you. I guess really Nicole wants you.
It was really all for your good friend Nicole, Greg. Your beloved stream guest. Have you considered it's more convenient for the server? Anyways, so...
We Thoracles all
Yeah, that's correct. Anyways, no.
Those are cats,
no,
not dogs. Yes,
no,
you get it. They're actually rats.
No.
Cats aren't this small either.
No. Oh, wow. This match is really off to a great start. All right.
Yeah, grow our riders.
Anyways, let's...
Wait, you only have 7.5 more minutes.
It'll be fine. Don't worry. I'm winning it, Nicole. Calm down.
we need
That's
that.
a
It's
land.
a
That's
spell.
great. Yeah. All right. Bashed with everyone except the work. No, everyone. Okay.
Yeah, everyone's fine.
I mean, this is probably roughly lethal.
It's lethal adjacent.
And Jason's not even here.
Guys, okay, we all need to talk about the "and Jason's not even here" bit.
Oh, we do,
because
Hi, buddy.
unironically,
I
Jason
can pick
didn't know what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's
Because
nice.
at no point that we've mentioned this bit has Jason ever been here.
Yeah.
Jason unironically had no clue what we were talking about, and they were like, "What do you mean Jason's not even here?" And I guess Jason was never there.
I will say, I still, even with my booster seat, feel kind of short.
Yeah, it's kind of just because you're behind us. It's a bit of a perspective thing.
Yeah, it's a trick of the light, Nicole.
Yeah.
I just,
What you guys should know is
get
that in person,
taller.
Nicole is actually 7'2".
Yeah.
Have we considered anything? No, absolutely not.
No, Force of Virtue sounds nice. Who needs this Angel's Grace?
Well, the best part is you cannot pay for your Force of Virtue using Angel's Grace.
Oh, sorry. Wait, Force of Virtue is the pump one, right?
That's correct, yes.
Nice. Okay, yeah.
We're not playing Consider. We have edge rays.
Don't worry, if necessary, I can Noxious Revival Force of Negation to the top and then draw it.
Okay, and draw it. Oh, with Gristle Brand.
Yeah.
I
was
know,
like-
we're going through some like intense things to get Attila on the stream over here.
Yeah.
Was Attila not happy? Nicole, why are you being mean to Attila?
I'm not. Do you see the way Attila's sitting to be on the stream?
What do you think they're
Oh, yeah,
playing
I
for
see.
white,
Attila
white,
seems
blue,
pretty
blue?
happy.
It's okay.
Hopefully they'll concede for our clock.
I think we can get them. Oh no, are they courting for something?
No, they're casting Reflector Mage again, which I will have to respond to with, No, okay, that's fine. So anyways, let's Noxious Revival, Pact of Negation. As one does, pay 2 life. This deck has really a lot of moves. There's a lot more moves than Azax version, which is trying to kill them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think the fair plan is really strong in this build.
That's a great question, Otter House.
Don't worry, this is a very normal Noxious Revival for Pact of Negation, then Angel Grace stay alive.
Attila's very upset that you're not paying attention to him.
Yeah, I know. He's a jealous dog. It's surprising that Scipio's not also jealous, if I'm being honest. Greg, ask me what if I was being dishonest, please.
Nah.
I'm not good.
I didn't realize that was a bit. It's just something I genuinely do, but I do it a lot, huh?
What do you mean it's not a bit? Of course it's a bit. We could deck Sorta. Aren't they dead next turn? I don't know. I haven't exactly done the math, but
I mean, they're at 3.
yeah, like I imagine this is a lethal attack. They gain 2 to 5, I guess. But our Allosaurus Spreaders are gonna be 5/5s.
I think Attila wants you.
I mean, he doesn't. He wants Andrew, but he can have me. See, look how unhappy he is. Here's Andrew.
He's not gonna really like this. This is not my favorite situation, if I'm being honest.
Anyway, I'll take Scipio. Hi, Scipio.
All right.
Oh, you're much heavier.
Yeah, he's about twice as heavy. Actually, slightly more
Wait,
than that.
how much does Attila weigh? We were talking about
4
this.
pounds?
We thought that 4 pounds might have been kind of heavy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little less than 4 pounds. It's like 3 point something. Scipio has also been approaching 9 lately. He's been gaining weight. So
Wow, they
anyways.
have no cards in hand?
Yeah, we just won a fair game, Greg.
It's over.
I mean, this is what having Tristan on your stream will do to you. Suddenly you're playing combat decks and pointing out all your win conditions. Wait, have I ever told the Lear story on stream before?
Oh no. Also, does anyone remember the Tristan questions? One was about Combat Courier.
Oh no. By the way, chat, please no one ask about Torch the Tower. Anyways,
No, don't tell them that. Oh, one was what question he asked to figure out which card is lying and which card is telling the truth.
okay, do you want to comment while we're inside? We're going to ask more questions?
Yeah,
or-
Tristan, we have some questions.
Okay,
Is it okay if I just let Scipio down?
Yeah, what's up?
Fine.
I was trying not to read the questions because then I would.
Oh yeah, if you had a question that I forgot about, please put it in chat now. Thank you. If you had to figure out which guard was lying and which guard was telling the truth, do you have a go-to question? And if so, what it is? What is it?
I'll be honest, I haven't been in this situation before. So I don't have a go-to question. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you. Can you explain Combat Courier?
Oh yeah, Combat Courier is really good. the most. Okay, it does a lot of things. If you're playing the Oculus deck, I would encourage you considering this card. It does. Okay. Okay. The most important part of the card is that it's an artifact and a creature.
Okay.
So it matters a lot because you have another card, Fear of Missing Out, and if you cast, it's really hard to get Delirium. And so that part's nice. You can also, it has Unearth, and so you can attack with it, and you can put your counters on it. You can sack it to Torch the Tower.
You also are gonna have to explain Torch the Witness in a moment here.
Yeah, can you explain Torch the Witness?
Yeah.
Who's the witness?
No one knows anymore. They've been torched. Torch the Witness. It's it does a lot of damage to a creature, and if it does even more damage to a creature, you get a clue token. And many people may know that, who are fans of the stream might know that it likes the card Thraben Inspector. And Torch the Witness is kind of like Thraben Inspector, but as a removal spell. It kills big creatures, and it gives you a clue token. It's a nice card.
Are you trying to make Tristan's head more visible?
I am.
Sorry.
Do you have a favorite Vonnegut novel?
Do I have a favorite Vonnegut novel? I actually saw this one before, because I was actually spent the whole time thinking about it. I believe the question was, I do have a favorite Vonnegut novel. I mean, it's probably Cat's Cradle, but I don't. But the question was not that. It was if which Kurt Vonnegut novel would make the best Secret Lair.
Oh yeah.
And I really, it's sort of a hard question because it really all would make sort of truly bad Secret Lairs because they're all kind of like vaguely about like they're all about like pretty depressing topics. Like I don't know in some level.
I don't know. You don't want a nice Wrath of God as Ice 9? That'd be a good promo.
I mean that would be a nice one. Shout out to the legendary Moto Grinder. Grinder maybe a strong word. Ice 9.
Yeah, agreed.
I think that would be nice if that person got an invitational card that was in the Secret Lair that was just like Stone Rain as Ice 9. Or maybe it would be like Armageddon as Ice 9. That would be nice.
Yeah, definitely can't destroy
or
only one land.
Boil.
Savory Cookie really gets
Boil
me.
is kind of the opposite of Ice 9, but...
Okay, we really gotta zoom in this one. We only have 6 minutes.
Don't worry, I'm playing quickly.
Are there any more questions?
No,
I think we
it.
covered all the questions. If we didn't, though, let us know and we'll cover them later. I actually have it all lined up, so I'm cooking.
Breakfast of Champions as Secret Lair where the artist didn't read the book would be a really nice one. I agree. That's the best answer for sure. It would just be like sort of various breakfast cereals in the breakfast.
Oh no,
of
Mama
Champions.
Tea?
That is a problematic card for us to beat, notably because we have no way to move from the battlefield, but it's okay. We'll just have to...
You know what is really
how many
good
channel
inside?
points I have. I kind of want to ask Tristan a question.
Wait, sorry, what did you say?
I think this card's not that hard to beat, right?
You mean just by making an 8/8 trample and not do snare combo again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that's what you were going to say.
Did you board out? Do you still have the protocols in your deck?
I didn't board out the combo. I felt like he was disrespectful to the viewers.
What if we boarded in... What if we sideboarded, like, Wrath of the Skies or something? Or
Well, I think that's a good suggestion.
is there a 2-mana, like, Pyroclasm that's multicolored?
Okay, well, Nicole Tipple has redeemed to ask Tristan a question.
Okay, Nicole, what would you like to ask Tristan?
No,
Okay,
you have
so-
to put it in chat.
I have to put it in chat.
Yeah.
You have to put it in chat, it's nice. By the way, I really like this bit where Tristan's kind of just consulting on the project.
So, wait. Oh, I need help. I need assistance, Greg, for asking this question.
Okay.
I'm trying to get Tristan's top 10 list of favorite things.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What's the best way to ask this?
I think you should ask him what his 10 favorite things are. It's pretty straightforward, actually.
You should say what are some things on
No,
your top.
I'm asking
Okay.
for the top 10.
Okay.
I need all 10 of them.
I'm just saying
I need the full redemption of my channel points.
It's easier to, conjure up a top 10 list. If you're asked for some, then you can just start spewing and eventually you'll hit 10.
Okay, so
Okay,
now we can
Tristan.
Glittering Wish for Neoform, which is a way of making our Eldritch thing cheaper.
Yeah.
Scipio. Hi, buddy. Do you want belly rubs? Oh. Ooh. Okay. Nicole Tipple asks, what are your 10 favorite things?
That seems like a hard question.
Well, we've discussed a couple of them. I need the rest of them.
Well, I don't know.
It's essential to my
don't
life.
know if I had figured out all 10, I would have
So wait,
I
chat.
don't know if I have all 10.
Just
But
give you a little context on this. There's been a conversation lately ongoing with Tristan of just he keeps bringing up things that either are on his bottom 10 things or his top 10 things, and the things list can be
I'll
anything.
never guess. Can you give us some examples
well,
for the start?
the only one I don't think I've given multiples. The only one I know for sure is that my top 10 favorite things is waiting in line.
Yeah, waiting in line is
There's
certainly on
also
his top 10.
An unhinged take about the airport, or
Waiting.
About the airport, about planes.
yeah,
Did I say about planes?
your favorite seat.
The window seat? No, that's
No,
not on
in
plane.
cars.
In cars.
Oh,
In the
cars.
backseat of
I love
cars.
the middle seat in the car.
Oh, yeah?
That's true for sure. Not on planes though. Not a fan of the middle seat on planes.
Okay, can you explain why you like the middle seat in cars?
What's awesome? You have like no room, and you're like kind of squeezed in there with all your friends, and you're like, I don't know, what would you want? Okay, no, the thing about the middle seat in the car is that it's just like sort of clearly better. Like it's like one way,
Do you want belly rubs? Don't worry about who that question was.
by the way,
we're somewhat dead, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does seem like we should have gained 14 at some point.
That wasn't. Before Thal. I'm not sure there was a point I could have done that. Maybe there was.
Okay, thanks, Tristan.
Yeah, no problem. Someone's saying about the DMV. It's not like all. It's not just generic wait. You got to be waiting in line like for fun.
Yeah.
You can't be waiting in line like if you're waiting in line like by yourself. The DMV. It's kind of. It's not. That doesn't count.
Also, I just want to share with chat that one of the things on Tristan's bottom 10 list was the sun.
Going to the DMV is probably not quite on the bottom 10, but it's probably not that far off.
Oh man, it's really not clear the stream needs us to be playing Neoform. If I'm being honest, it could just be a nice extension of the meet and greet with unhinged questions.
What's your top 10 things to rank? I don't get it.
I do like that our opponent is 0-3 last scene playing Neoform.
Ruby Storm.
Ruby Storm. It's a deck of Neoforms type, if you will.
Oh, top 10 lists? That's what you mean? Oh, I see. Okay.
A middle 10 things? That's a nice list. By the way, chat, a really important fact you need to know about me is that appearing on my bottom 10 list is, of course, sleep.
Yeah.
Moving on with no explanation.
Uh-huh.
I guess I took this. If you guys have any strategic insights, by the way, I'll accept them.
Okay. I'll let you know.
My current plan is the Glittering Wish for Neoform.
That seems good.
So they're playing Belcher, maybe, is what this means?
Oh, Mono Red Belcher?
Yeah,
That might show up as Ruby Storm on the thing.
that's possible. Oh, I can't fetch an untapped... No, I can.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, that seems like poor deck design. But, you know. Nicole, do you have any thoughts on the game?
Do I have any thoughts on the game?
Yeah.
What's the card Glittering Wish do?
Classic question. I'm glad you asked. So you can pick a multicolored card from your sideboard and put it directly in your hand.
I think we should get Neoform.
Yeah, nice. I think so also.
What about Guttural Response?
That's a good question. Oh, the Angel's Grace to beat the Belcher deck is actually really nice, yeah.
So notoriously, the only time I've ever seen this deck played was my first time ever using Moto was during testing for PT Nadu, and I was trying to learn how to play Nadu on Moto, and the first league I queued into, the first deck I played against was Neoform. And I was sitting in an Airbnb
Wait, can we win this turn?
Oh.
in Amsterdam.
No, we don't have the green cards. Oh, no,
Oh.
wait. I'm a fool. We do. I'm sorry. It's fine. We have Angel's Grace up.
Nice.
Great. No, it's cool. We have Angel's Grace up. No worries.
Okay.
I think maybe waiting a turn was strategic.
Look, Azax, all you wanted was
Uh-oh. Wow, we're dead.
what if we can kill them with
Yeah, I think we're dead.
I mean, how are they going to do damage to us? Let's just draw enough cards that we can play our creatures and
I'm good to go to the next game, I think.
What do you mean player creatures that are technical?
we can play Allosaurus Rider or something. We'll find it certainly at some point.
Okay, so I could Summoner's Pact for it and then Angel's Grace so we don't die to a summon. Oh, no, so I can't do that.
This is one of the most embarrassing losses in stream history.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, yeah, I know that... Should we ask Tristan the question?
Yeah, we can ask him the question if you
Okay,
like.
hey Tristan. I have a question for Tristan. Should I put it in the chat?
I really don't think that the people physically here need to put it in the chat.
Tristan, what's your top 10 list of lists? Like, what are your 10 favorite things to rank?
It's a really meta level question. Many weren't prepared for it.
You can really see the thoughts in Tristan's eyes if you look closely.
Okay, I like. Oh wait, that's. I mean, okay.
I feel like we can have all the pack negations, huh?
Movies. I mean, it's always good to make lists of movies. I think that's got to be number one.
Okay.
Movies are easy one.
I don't. At least off the top of my head, lists of things. Lists of.
All right.
What else have I made
Siege?
lists of recently?
Siege?
Oh. Good? Maybe it is.
It kills Blood Moon and Ruby.
Okay, sounds good. You're right.
Oh well.
This is not really a stream of playing
It's
tights.
hard. I mean, I enjoy making lists of things often, but okay. Well, recently this has been kind of ongoing. So like 6 months ago, I was having a discussion with someone about bird watching,
Let's
and I
keep
said
this.
that I didn't like. I've never really gotten into bird watching.
All
I don't
right.
think I could
Going
name
out of
very
land.
many birds.
Well, yeah. That's all we need.
But then, and then they were like,
Okay,
obviously
let's
you
keep
can
it.
name
No,
birds.
again.
Please,
But-
Mulligan.
I would mulligan.
It's fine. Christian, go back to talking about bird watching. That's much more
I
important.
was like, yeah, I can't name very many birds. Like, I don't think I could even name 5. And then they were like, I'm sure you can name 5 birds. And so then I tried,
Have
and
you
I
ever
could
played
name
Wingspan?
5. I have played Wingspan, but I don't remember any of the birds in Wingspan.
I know one of them is a finch.
And so then I did name 5. But then I had this conversation again like 2 weeks later. And then I was,
have a
and then
question.
my
Where
friends
does-
were like, could you name 20? I bet you could name 20 birds. And I was like, honestly, I don't know if I can.
Okay, where does Nadu rank on the list of birds?
Well, these were like real birds. These were with my friends who don't play Magic. So if I
Wait.
had said Nadu, I don't think it would have helped. It
Wait,
wouldn't have
wait,
helped my
What about
case.
Tempest?
How many sports teams do you know?
Well, so then that was a following question.
Because a
Was if
lot
I
of
could
them are
name-
birds.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, hold on. Well, the birds.
Yeah.
So it turns out I could name 20 birds, but it took me like a solid half hour. Like we were on a walk, and I had to like really think the whole time about various birds.
Wait, naming 20 birds is kind of impressive.
I don't think I can
This
name
was
20
right
birds.
before- this
It's-
was right before the Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
Then they asked me if I could name 5 NFL players, and I was like, absolutely not. Like I tried to think about it. I could name Patrick Mahomes. I think he was the only one. And then they asked me if I could name NFL players of all time who had ever been in the NFL, and that didn't help because all I got from that was O.J. Simpson.
Tristan, there was a request. There's a question.
Yeah.
Can you name some birds?
Oh,
Maybe 20.
okay. Crow, raven, ostrich, pigeon,
Let him cook. Let him cook.
chicken, turkey, penguin.
Tristan's very good at this game.
That's good.
Now I've gotten, because now I've told this story multiple times, so I've had some of them are down. But once you get
Right,
past
well,
the
they have
early ones,
defense
it's hard.
cards, so.
You said finch earlier, so I can take that one.
What do you mean
Or-
chickens aren't birds?
Cardinal,
Defense grade doesn't do anything against us, right?
What stops pack negation?
Blue
An Angel's
bird.
Grace. So no, in summary.
hawk, falcon.
Wow.
We're doing pretty good. We're at like 13, 14.
Wait, bird Pokemon's also kind of good. You got Pidgey and Spearow.
Sparrow.
Do you consider pelican? That's a nice bird.
Ooh, pelican.
I know Pelipper, so I was all set.
Eagle?
Seagull. Well, I already said
Oh,
eagle.
falcon.
Yeah, I said
Vulture.
Yeah, vulture. I didn't say. That's a good one.
All right, I think we've done enough birds.
I
Did you get a blue jay?
Oriole.
No, I said
Cardinal.
bluebird. I said cardinal. I didn't say oriole.
What about what are the ones that peck the trees?
Woodpecker.
Woodpecker.
What are the ones that peck the trees called?
Owl and osprey.
It's a very classic Nicole question.
Was that a real question?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean, was that a real question?
Well,
You ever
I
watched
wasn't
this
sure.
stream? All the deranged questions are real.
No. Wait. Oh, was that a question from chat?
Yes.
Oh, I thought Nicole just said that. Okay,
No.
Never mind.
You thought Nicole just unprompted wanted to know about some birds.
No, I just was asking you about your top 10 favorite things.
No,
'cause I
who
was
said
really
the one
curious.
that pecks wood?
That was Nicole.
No, I meant, was that a question from chat or was that from Nicole?
That was Nicole.
That was Nicole.
Oh,
I
yeah.
You
was
can
just-
take a till if you'd like.
I was
you were
just
trying to set
trying
it
to
up.
help
Yeah.
with the bird
No, I
name.
respect it.
Who love the naming of love that we're back to naming of Pokemon.
So, okay, one issue on the topic of naming lists of things that are hard.
Yeah.
I really struggled with the classic game of name like 4 football players. It's a hard game.
Yeah.
I think I might be able to do it, but I would need a lot of like thought and time to consider my options, you know?
Days of the Week is a great one from Tristan. It's nice.
Okay, well that in theory means we win. In theory.
I don't actually know what Belcher does. Can you please teach me?
All right, Greg, you explain what Belcher does. This is your time to shine.
Okay, you exile a bunch of... You start flipping up cards from your deck until you hit a land. And once you've hit a land, or if you fail to hit a land, it deals damage equal to the number of cards you flipped to your opponent. So if you have no lands in your deck, they die.
Oh, so they only play these
Yeah,
cards
yeah,
that
yeah.
are lands.
Also, if the land you hit is a mountain, it deals double the damage.
Yeah, that's just like a rule.
That's just an important part of Target. Here, in fact, I have one right here. I opened it in Crack a Pack the other day. If you want to read the card.
Oh, I can. Our
It-
real life Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah. Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, Saturday, Wednesday. That's quite a ranking.
Like all right, Kristen rankings, I'm sure there's explanations behind it, and I'm sure they're in no way unhinged.
Wait, I'm here to help with the channel points again. Can someone redeem Crack a Pack? I want to open a booster pack.
I appreciate that Nicole's method is that she just says she wants to do things, and she hopes that chat will help her out. But like, it's not really like an advanced plan. She just wants chat to help her out, you know? It's very different than our approach, which is much more adversarial, I would say.
Well, I could like open my phone and redeem my own channel points, but I'm saving them.
Also, sometimes I just crack packs on my own whim.
Wait, what would you say you're saving them for? Are you saving them to make us play Neoform, or?
Okay, Nicole Dubin has redeemed Crack an IRL pack. Mac
Okay.
has asked, what's the worst broken deck you've ever played? We'll get Tristan back in a minute. Okay, which pack do you want to
Okay,
open?
you
What are
can't
my
just...
options?
I want to state that the worst deck Tristan's ever played has gotta be Prowess, come on.
MH3, Unfinity, Dominaria, Ravnica Allegiance, end of list.
Well, we have an allegiance. Let's open the Ravnica allegiance.
Okay, hold on, we have to do the crack pack in front of the thing.
Okay,
Oops,
I'm
I
trying to
dropped
sideboard,
the
but I feel like my deck is not designed to be able to sideboard very well.
Wait, if you do that, maybe I can do the thing where you like.
Wait,
top
did we
it.
win or lose?
No, they conceded before I had to combo very much.
dang.
But I was gonna win. Probably.
Okay.
I mean, it was a good spot, but you never know, I guess. I think you can never board up to 4 packs because you need to
I
have
don't
the Angel's
think this
Grace.
one can do it. You know when you can like make it have the air and then pop it?
Mm,
I think. Oh, this one's ripped. Wow.
Wait, are you talking about me or anyways?
I went to the gym today. I'm ripped.
Yeah.
Wait, Greg, look.
Oh, it's friend of the stream Maria Bartholdi on the token. We actually I have a funny story about the tokens with Maria on the back. For a while we were collecting them and we were gonna prank her with them. So I was collecting them from all our friends and we were gonna do something, but then we never decided how to prank her. And so actually at my apartment I have like 100 tokens with Maria's face on the back. Someday we'll prank her with them in some way.
What
Wait,
is
I think this is a turn 1.
This is a debtor's
Look
transport.
at the art.
Look, it's a debtor. Yeah, it's a thrall. It's a nice little guy.
Wait,
He's just
are you aware that's Marcus Luong's invitational card?
Wait, I opened a Planeswalker.
Whoa, which planeswalker?
Domri Chaos Bringer.
Wow. Here, let's show chat.
Nicole, would you about to see something that Nadu is not capable of?
Is that winning on turn 1?
Yeah.
Okay, that was what happened to me when I played Nadu.
What, you won on turn 1?
No,
Wow, that's impressive.
The Neoform player killed me on turn 1.
Oh yeah, that's normal and
That
in
was
no
my
way
first
unlikely.
match of Modern when testing for the Pro Tour.
How do Minneapolis go? Well, I would prefer to win exactly one more match.
Okay, I did really poorly, but I had fun, and I think that's all that matters. I did defeat my opponent with 2 Urenis in the Arena of Ideas in Two-Headed Giant.
I would have preferred to win one more match too, then I would have day 2'd.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was a little far away from that.
Would you say you would prefer to win one less match, Nicole?
Yeah, then I would have been less miserable for like less amount of time.
Yeah, I think it might have been a W on the whole. Let's get Hotlet Fountain.
What's the secret to having fun while losing a lot? Well, you see, I'm not very experienced in this whole losing thing.
You see, she says.
You fucking got him. Wow.
Okay, so now we can knock the survival of the Nursing Shoal back.
That seems good.
Hi, Scipio.
Draw 7 more.
Wait, where did Attila go?
I think he's hiding unironically behind the green screen.
Unironically behind the green screen, you say.
Hi, Scipio.
All right.
Scipio, come here.
Come
on, you can do a big jump.
Man, are we gonna have to get to the delete carding? The delete card stage again. I hate the delete card stage.
It would have been much better if we hadn't had to put in. If we could have.
I see. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
And I guess we probably won't have to do that this time.
Yeah. I like, Greg, if you like dogs more, you would learn that they really don't do irony. It's nice.
What's the exclamation point Nicole for?
It's so people know about where they can find you.
Nicole.
It's in the title. It links to your YouTube.
Oh,
that's why I said.
cool.
That's why I said, "What's the link to your YouTube?" earlier.
Oh, I
You
see.
thought Greg was just randomly asking for your YouTube link, or he just didn't? Is that was
to explain Nicole? Well, what do you want to know? I can explain maybe something.
I mean,
Wait.
I think you would give us a primer on Neoform, Nicole.
It's an
Okay,
exclamation.
well, I think I figured it out. We learned. We're supposed to be discarding Thassa's Oracle, but you need to not screw up the number of cards in your deck this time. And then, after we discard Thassa's Oracle and clean up to some other thing, then we draw cards with Gristlebrand with the Thassa's Oracle trigger on the stack.
Yeah, I think that's basically right. Okay.
And then we win the game with Thassa's Oracle's effect.
So I have... Wait, but I have to get my... Greg, I have to sack an All-Stars Rider when I start, so getting the other one back is kind of difficult, right?
Oh, that's why it's hard.
I mean, I guess I could use Endurance to shuffle back. It's like kind of difficult.
Okay, well let's before we
wait.
endurance, let's just pay attention to our discard our thing this time.
Okay.
So what's our cards in graveyard count?
So we have 7 cards in the yard, 9 cards library, 16. We have 28 cards in hand. We're gonna keep 7, so 21 will go away, right? So
yeah. 30, so 37.
Yeah. Okay,
But also
Wait,
core.
I imagine it needs to be divisible by like 7 plus or minus like 2, right? Because of Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah, except
well, wait. So we could just endurance shuffle back tutor for the All-Stars Rider and cast it.
see that's exclamation point Nicole. That Moobot comment. That shows up when you type exclamation point Nicole, I think.
But wait, what if I just get the 4th All-Stars Rider and then I have to don't have to deal with this as much, right?
Okay.
Okay, use my last shoal. Fine. Okay. But now what? So now I can't easily delete more cards from my deck or hand or library. So tuck and get the last rider. All right, I've kind of lost the plot of how we're gonna win this game. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's cast endurance though. It seems good.
Yeah, I never knew the plot. The writing
Wait,
had.
you can't pitch Neoform. It's the Neoform deck. Pitch something
No,
else.
it's one of the best things to fetch though. So I want the evoke trigger on
But
top.
we need to keep Neoform.
Yeah.
The deck's called Neoform.
Nicole, but it's the lowest CMC, so it's the best thing to do, right? And then we can Summoner's Pact for the rider to delete more cards.
Why are we floating a green?
You ever floated a green before? I think it's from the second chance revealed. I'm sure this can go at this point. Okay, so now we have all 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
So now we can go to cleanup in theory, right? Oh no, but I need the endurance. Do I need the endurance in my hand when I go to cleanup? I guess we can count again.
You
Fine.
could besiege. Do you want to besiege their treasure? We control a legendary creature. I'll just point out. We have a mana.
Okay, so wait, can I just go to clean up now then?
I kind of want to besiege you the treasure.
It's oh wait yeah, and we also besiege you the land. That's even better.
No, I think is way funnier. So I think if we can probably go to clean up, right? So we have 37
What
cards.
if they have about sometimes they boarded a mountain? It'd be really funny if we enabled them to win.
How would that be true, Greg?
Yeah, because obviously we're gonna mess it up and need to use combat damage again.
Okay, so I'm going to my discard step.
Yeah.
So the most important thing to do is to discard World's Primer and Thoracle. If you don't discard either of those, then you die.
And not cord, right?
Yes, and not Court. And other than that, it doesn't matter very much. Okay. So now, in our cleanup step, this happens. Wait. So I need endurance. Hold on. I guess I can redraw the endurance, is fine. Okay. Sure, so I can start drawing.
Yeah.
Because I can then, right, because at the end I can endurance the
Wait,
thruster.
but
Okay.
shouldn't we cord? Oh, it's also.
We're currently in the bin, yeah.
It's fine though, we'll endurance it at some point.
Yeah. You can get endurance with cord.
I guess I can delete a card in my deck with Summoner's Pact. Fine, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even because of that, really. No, that doesn't delete a card, really, I guess. Okay. Well, I guess endurance deletes a card.
Also, endurance is the card we were looking for.
Well, I understand.
Okay.
So now I can endurance. Tucking itself, sure. Pitching this, right?
Yeah.
This seems to work. This deck is really something. So I wanted to tuck itself, so I have to put the Evoke on top.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So now it tucks itself.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be 17 plus 9. So what's 17 plus 9?
26.
So we need to be delivered by 7. So we can go up by 2 by using Nourishing Shoals. So we Nourishing Shoal.
Yeah.
Nourishing Shoal. Okay. And then we let this happen.
One more. So let's, yeah, so...
Because
we're going to cast cord.
Right. So 19 plus 9 is 28. So this works perfectly. Oh, cord thins 1. Okay, so fine. We can patch.
Yeah.
Sure. A classic thickened by 1. Okay. So now we let that happen. Now we cord.
Yeah. I always thought the cleanup step priority was a meme, but it seems like it's kind of important to the deck, huh?
Well, I mean, you could use a win con that does not do this, but I think probably doing so is a non-zero equity loss.
Yeah.
I guess I do need to gain some life here. I mean, I guess I don't even have to gain that much life, huh?
Yeah.
Like, probably endurance is fine. And then I'll, like, pitch, like, Neoform or something. Right?
Sure.
Much to Nicole's chagrin. And then I draw 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and now draw 7 again. Woo! We did it!
It took everyone working together, especially Nicole. She worked together the most.
Yeah, I helped.
Notably, Nicole told me to not think about my library size, which was, an important aspect.
Oh yeah, that was a nice turn 1 kill. I forgot it was a turn 1 kill.
Honestly, I owed it all to Tristan's birds.
Oh yeah, I feel like we owe... If you owe Tristan a question, then, like, you need to remind us.
Yeah, we admit that we didn't fully consider the logistics situation when we made this work this way.
Yeah.
But it's fine, it's a good bit.
Yeah.
Hi, Scipio.
Ugly Loser Idiot says, tell Nicole thanks for signing my friend's otter.
It's really quite the username.
Wait, were you not mean?
Oh,
Wait, ow.
sorry.
You're welcome. This otter with token was really cute. This is the same otter that that Dom signed.
Yeah.
The other friend of the stream. So I think I've decided that Dom and I are going to get matching friend of the stream shirts.
Nice. Were you mean yet?
You gotta be mean. That's important.
Nicole was not mean. I thought I was mean at some. I was mean to the Gristle brand. That
Oh.
counts.
Can you just, like, say something mean to the Crystal brand again?
Attila, don't go down there.
Attila, what are you doing down there?
Nice coming to see you.
Hi Attila. Come here. I'll give you attention. I don't know how to be mean. So this is exactly what happened when the Tolarian Community College thing happened. They were like, be mean. And then I managed to come up with exactly one sentence. And I think that's the only mean sentence I could have ever said in my life.
She's out. That was it. That's all you get. Okay, this is a good hand. I mean, we just have turn one good English.
Yeah.
Channel your love of bullying into being mean.
Nicole, I was really hoping that, your longtime associating with noted mean person Phil would help you be meaner.
Well, you see, I'm just normally friends with people that, like, are mean to me.
Thanks for the subscription, Cable Wire. Also, if you've subscribed before now, thank you very much. I didn't notice because I just put my headphones on kind of recently. But thank you for subscribing.
Oh, is that what the headphones are for?
Yeah.
Only Greg can hear them, though. It's important that I can't.
Yeah.
The stream would suffer if I could hear them.
Also, if accidentally there's a lot of noise on stream that they can hear and we can't, I'll know.
Which is more common than it might sound.
Good to know, Savory Cookie.
Alright, well, we have Neoform. It's shaping up to be a nice turn, too. Look, I gotta love with you guys. It seems like this build of Neoform we're playing is way better than the previous ones. Possibly because it was just designed by a far more reasonable and hinged individual, would be my guess. What was your guess, Greg? Also, what's your guess, Nicole?
Is anybody that plays Neoform reasonable or hinged?
Wow, see, great example of a something mean.
That
I was working
you
on
did it! Yay! Odds that Neoform resolves 100%. I mean, we didn't come here to not go for
Okay,
it.
hold on. The mean things are going to be very easy now. Azax, there's no way you're hinged or reasonable.
Good job. I should have told you that an easy way to redeem it is to be mean to Azax.
He's sort of an easy target.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Attila.
Attila wants you back.
Yeah, I know. Attila. So what you guys should know, so you don't get to see this because normally there's just Greg here, but Attila really prefers me to all other individuals.
Right, because I don't prefer Attila, so it's not surprising.
Yeah, but like...
Also, Attila's really jealous. Like, anytime Scipio's getting attention, Attila decides that he deserves attention instead. It's kind of cute. But Scipio just kind of
Out of words to describe it. I'm not sure cute is the one I'd use.
What a good dog. He's a good dog. Or at least he's a dog. Anyways,
Do you guys only drink water when somebody redeems hydrate?
No, sometimes we'll drink water on our own.
But then why would they redeem hydrate?
Because they really want us to do... You know how, like, when you're playing a drinking game, there are certain rules that force you to drink, but you're also just, like, vibing and hanging out with your friends, and sometimes you just drink your drink? It's kind of the same.
yeah, it's like that.
After the other night, I don't know how much I want to just drink my drink again.
I mean, that's fine, but we weren't playing a drinking game. No, that's not illegal! Oh, good. Toast has another question. Also, does anyone remember Mac's question from a while? Hey, Tristan!
I really like the Tristan only coming in to answer questions bit.
I think it's really good.
What's up?
What's your favorite drinking game?
Oh, redeeming channel points on SystemMagic.
Oh, right, Mac. That's your favorite drinking game?
Redeeming channel points on your stream?
Yeah.
How would you say the game works?
Well, you can redeem channel points and make them drink water.
Oh, hydrate.
If you don't do that, Andrew's gonna die.
Oh, yeah. Mac also wants to know what's the worst broken deck you've ever played. The worst broken deck.
It's kind of a hard question.
We don't ask the easy ones. We leave those for Nicole. Anyways,
What's the worst broken deck? I mean...
Okay, so yeah, I guess I do this now.
It has to be broken.
And then I put this on the bottom.
The worst? I mean, the Fable deck is probably... Well, I don't know if it's the worst, but I didn't day 2 the PT.
I mean, doing badly with it is the same as being bad, though.
I didn't win any matches at the PT even.
Okay, so now we have our troops assembled.
I won the Sunday, PTQ with it, but I mean, the deck was good.
Okay,
But there's got to be some much worse deck, but I don't know what it is.
thanks,
I
Tristan.
really thought you were going to say Prowess.
That deck's not
Okay,
broken.
wait. So now we go to cleanup and we have to discard the Thassa's Oracle, the World Spine Worm, and then a bunch of other cards. But how many cards are in our hand?
So we have 26 cards.
Where do you see how many cards are in your hand?
It's
It's
next to,
above
oh,
your
okay, I
right.
see now. So we have 26 cards. We discard 19 of them.
yeah. So but we can in cleanup delete more cards, right?
Wait, but 19 cards is a good number of cards, right? Because that brings you to 29 in your deck when you endurance.
Yeah. Okay, you're
Except
right.
we'll delete a few, right?
So a few will be deleted, I think, as we go.
Well, we can just add to it if we need to.
Yeah, we can always
I
thicken.
think we're at a good deck number. I think I've learned.
Nicole is really starting to understand you. It's disturbing, but I think Nicole might understand Neoform the best somehow.
She definitely knows it better than I do.
Yeah, she's really doing a great job of replacing Greg.
Yeah.
Nicole, let me know if you're looking for stream hosting opportunities. Anyways,
Wait, but I thought I was Greg.
yeah, you know, the canon is inconsistent, as Greg would say.
I
Yeah.
can play Neoform in my spare time. What's spare time? I'm
I guess I
asking
should
the real
probably discard more
questions.
non-green cards and less green
Yeah.
cards. I'm sure it'll be fine.
We will draw the packs again, the graces again. You can probably discard them.
Yeah, I also don't really know if we need them for any reason. Okay, so now we're in our end step. So now I need to draw until I find. No, I guess I need to.
No, you just need cord, right?
Well, I need to first. It's not on my deck right now,
Oh, right.
so I need to endurance it back into my deck, right?
Yes.
So the question is, do we need to thick or thicken? Sure, I guess I can draw 7. Fine. If you want to be, boring and stuff. Okay, so then, so we now have 20 cards in graveyard, 3 cards in deck. That's 23 cards, right? So we need to, but one is going to be removed by the cord, right?
Yeah.
And then we need to remove another. So wait. Do we need to thicken a lot? Wait, this is hard because I'm going to need to gain the life to go through all this, right? But I can thin. Hold on, I'm lost in the sauce.
Wait, let's break this down. So we have 20 cards, right? We have to get endurance. We can get endurance with Summoner's Pact, can't we? Is it in our deck? Which puts us down
yes.
to 2 cards. Then when we put our graveyard back, it'll put 20 cards back in our deck.
Yes.
And then we'll be at 22 cards, and that's a good number. That's a
Okay,
legal number.
but we will need to. But we also need to Nourishing Soul. Summon. I guess we can do that after if you want.
Okay. Also, if we Summoner's Pact, that'll add a card.
Oh wait,
Wait,
it's
where's
not.
our endurance?
It's in my hand.
Oh, it's
sorry.
in our hand.
Okay. Well, now that's okay. We
Yeah,
have
yeah,
21
yeah.
cards now. So if we endurance now, then we can put the 21 cards on the bottom,
We'll give 24.
and then you need to thin a card.
Well, I could also thicken by. I can
Isn't
probably
it
thin,
easier-
I can probably thin the cards with casting cords. Actually, is what I can do.
Wait, isn't it easier to thin the deck by just casting a Summoner's Pact after you endurance?
Yes. Okay, it's I think it's fine. So I can just do this now.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't want it to tuck itself. Is the plan?
I think so.
Yeah, you don't want it to tuck itself.
Yeah. So I want to put a Voke on the bottom, and put this back on the top. So I put these cards back. Okay, so that's my permanent library size now. So now it's 24. So now I'm going to cast on this pack and find something
Yeah.
Yes.
to thin.
And then you should be good.
Okay, good thing I found that.
Yeah.
Then,
So now you can cord, which will
Yes.
thin you one
Yeah.
more,
yeah, we're all set now.
and then you're at a good number.
Nice.
See, this is what I'm here for.
Oh my god, why is Nicole the best at playing Neoform? Nicole, have you considered you might be wasted as a competitive Magic Gathering streamer instead of a competitive Neoform player?
Like how they're obviously not the same thing.
Those are totally different things. I'll give you an example. So an example of a competitive Magic player is, just to need to put, not to want to put on it like John Finkel.
Okay.
An example of a competitive Neoform player is not to want to put on Azax.
I thought you were gonna name Greg Michael.
Wow. You mean because Neoform is your game and Crystal
No, for the first one.
Oh. All right. No. Wow, look at that.
Yay!
We did it. So are we playing against like Hammer or something?
I don't know. It could be
Oh.
like Urza is a deck you'll
Did we
play.
see anything?
No. Should we
I
bring
didn't
in
look at my opponent's side of the board. I assumed I didn't need to.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you really know the Neoform way.
I mean, we might need like more counter magic. I'm not really sure.
Isn't Fav has to be good.
That's true. Okay, you want to board like Fob, Foundation Breaker, and some counters?
Maybe not Foundation Breaker. That seems like a step too far.
Okay, that's reasonable. Okay, I need to.
Well, there was a Mishra's Bauble.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're playing some sort of artifact, Urza, sword, nonsense deck.
Wait, how do we cut cards from our deck? That sounds illegal.
Yeah, it's not very easy.
Wait, why is the Galta in our deck?
If you draw the Gristlebrand, the Galt lets you put into play.
Oh.
Because you can Neoform for the Galt instead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see.
It's very important. You definitely can't cut the Galta.
And then you have another creature, so it's actually you don't have to do some of the nonsense we've been.
But we might need. It might be right to cut like what's our worst card? Like it's possible like one of our worst cards is like Eldritch Evolution.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, swap Gristlebands. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Nice.
All right.
Oh my
Nicole.
No, switch back.
No, keep it.
No!
And then they'll think we have a second one.
I like the idea that it deals them psychic damage. Yeah, I don't really know how to say
Why are you doing psychic damage to me? What did I ever do?
All right, I'm cutting some of the worst cards.
As far as I'm concerned, all I've done so far is get you a milkshake.
Yeah, that is true. Nicole did work harder in milkshake. Wait, so in the chat, will you tell you the story of the milkshake?
That's why they asked about the team draft, and no one they queued it right up for you. You didn't swing at it.
I'm sorry. So last night we were team drafting at my house after the tournament, as one does, and at some point in time we did the classic team draft of Tristan, Nicole, and I versus the all-star team of Hank the Obese, better known as Hank the Obese, as well as the brother of Xantos Cell. John is his name, but he goes by the brother of Xantos Cell. And
also,
of course,
did we not sideboard because we ran out of time? Isn't that how that works?
no, I think I sideboarded, right? Maybe I didn't. It would be a disaster if I didn't. No.
Oh yeah, okay.
Don't
good.
worry. That's. And of course Evan, noted stream brewer, friend of the stream, teammate, etc. And Greg and I had a side bet of a milkshake where Greg bet on the 3 people that he didn't know very well versus 3 of his closest friends.
Okay, but the 3 people I knew very well had just won a team draft that I thought was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And we were down 1-4.
Yeah, we were down 1-4, which meant we had to win every remaining match.
I could taste the free milkshake.
And
Yeah.
then
I was mocking Andrew about how he was going to buy me a milkshake.
we had recovered to 3-4 when Tristan and I are playing our final matches, where I'm playing against John, who has Elspeth in his deck. The first game happens, and he casts Elspeth, and I somehow managed to kill it through combat damage and win the first game. Then in the second game, I cast Clarion Conqueror after the Elspeth got cast, and then it got killed, and I died. And then the following game, Clarion Conqueror held down the fort, and I managed to win the match despite Elspeth being cast in all 3 games. Then Tristan was playing the final match, where he went down to 3.
All the milkshakes on the table.
All the milkshakes on the table. And it hadn't found in like the top 15 cards a black source. And then came up with this really great line after drawing the black source to just barely win to barely survive the following turn, and then cast Teval to gain enough life, and then Warden of the Grove, and from there stabilize, and we won all the marbles and the milkshakes.
So the main point is that we both took their money, and I took Greg's milkshake.
Yeah, and then
which meant much more to me than the opposing team's money.
And then today we went and got ice cream, and I bought Andrew a milkshake.
Yeah, as the prophecy foretold. It's the greatest milkshake I've ever had, to be honest. It tastes like victory.
Yeah.
So now we get Neoform?
Yeah, that's the plan.
That is what the deck's called.
Yeah, I mean, so to get out of the situation, so notably our Summoners pack can to tutor for a land. So every land is obviously an out to kill them immediately. But also if we draw Allosaurus Rider, that's also not to kill them immediately because the Summoners pack can find land.
Or other Summoners pact.
Yes.
What land can it find?
The DFC, the modal DFC.
Disciple of Freylease?
Yeah, that's why you play Disciple of Freylease. Observe the Aether Spellbomb. Yeah, I'm choosing not to observe it at this time. What can I do about it?
What if we just put 12/12 Galta into play? I guess I see another problem, huh?
Yeah, well, notably, the Aether Spellbombing does not stop. Not until morale improves.
Yeah, do you think they're going to bring back Cori-Steel Cutter?
Oh, God. I mean, they don't have red mana. And we have Attila.
No, I meant get to 8 mana and then play the Galts.
And
Then we can
Scipio's
put in
looking-
World Spine Worm.
Scipio's looking like he's living his best life.
Yeah.
He loves that he's down here, where he's not normally allowed.
Scipio, what's up?
If you're going to draw one and not the other, Sam, it's obviously that. Oh, look, it's another Neoform.
All right.
It appears we may have been defeated in the Arena of Ideas.
I mean, it's fine. Let's go to
This
discard.
is the Magic Online of ideas.
Going discard is more or less our deck's signature move.
You would
I guess I
gain-
could not. Yeah, I guess I could just gain life. Yeah, okay.
Scipio.
But now if I pitch Galta, there's a small problem where if I then draw Gristlebrand, oh no, I guess it's fine. He's in my
yeah.
hand. Okay. What happened, Nicole?
I was picking up Scipio.
Okay.
He's just a little heavier than Attila.
Gaining 11 is a bit much for me. But okay, we gain the life. Yeah, Chad, what you have to understand is that Nicole is a real my dog's enjoyer.
Mhm.
Which I don't say about many people, but that said, I do say it about a lot of people.
Your rat
You know,
enjoyer, I think?
I'm looking at Scipio's name tag, and that's definitely not how I thought Scipio was spelled.
Hmm.
Okay, I mean, so what you should know is that it's kind of an Italian name. You know, it's
I
Roman, in
assumed
fact.
it was going to be like skipping. Skippyo is what I envisioned.
No. I mean, I think if you say the Italian way, it's more like Scipio.
Hmm.
But what you have to understand is that Scipio is American.
Yeah.
So his name is pronounced the American way.
Guys, how could nobody?
What, you
how
never
could
consider
this?
Yeah, I mean, you really broke me with Scipio is American, and then you really broke me by drawing the third Eldritch Illusion.
So, by the
For
way,
the
guys,
third
this thing I haven't quite considered, so I'm open to thoughts on the matter. Are we going to be able to beat Aether Spellbomb? I'm not that sure we can.
Andrew, you're supposed to not perceive it.
Yeah, I was trying to use the CFT approach.
Greg, look.
He's a very sweet dog. Attila got jealous. He wanted to be with his brother.
Oh yeah, the fob that I bullied you into bringing in.
Yeah, all we have to do is draw Fob and Force of Vigor, and we're off to the races.
Wait, fob is Force of Vigor.
No, sorry, Fob and Land.
Oh, yeah.
Scipio again has body slammed Attila.
Yeah, it happens to him fairly often. He's 4 pounds. But he is 4 pounds of pure rage, so there's that.
They're gonna cast Jeskai Ascendancy?
Oh yeah,
That's
some
what
of these lists
they're
have just
doing?
consistency. Well, some of them are just fair Cori-Steel Cutter lists too.
Okay.
Do you know that Cori-Steel Cutter is a lot better than the format because you play with a lot of 0-drop cards?
I do understand that, yeah.
I feel as if we should concede.
That's very reasonable. So close. But what if I told you we were going to draw another Neoform?
It's coming.
It was to save you that embarrassment.
Are you kicking me or is that Scipio? Oh, that's Scipio. Oh, hi, buddy.
As far as I'm aware, I'm not kicking you.
I was asking Nicole, but is that Narset?
Oh yeah, people play in this deck sometimes. It's kind of good. The deck is pretty good at casting a lot of spells in one turn. And then discarding its hand.
Oh, notably in one of those games, I did cast Narset and then cast 6 spells with Teemo Battlecry. Oh, that was the one before that.
How
I
did
would
the
like
Arce
to reflect
go?
that I don't think that game was that notable. That's a Tuesday for Nicole. She does that every game. Anyways.
That's true.
I'm good now, I think.
Okay. We've had enough punishment. So now that we know they have the unbeatable power of Aether Spellbomb, we maybe need some Bosejus, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think we need Basic Force either. Get out of here. Flawless
Wait.
plan?
Shouldn't we keep a fetchable?
Oh,
green
I guess we
source?
need Basic Force. Good point. Well reason, Nicole. It's okay. I can just board out a Boseiju. Should I cut something else? I've already cut. Maybe this is too many packs.
Can we please switch Gristleband Hearts?
Well,
No, it didn't get to come into play.
I feel like I'm being tortured.
I feel like I'm being tortured too.
The SystemMagic experience. All right.
Yeah, boarding and lands after getting mana screwed, exactly.
We need to put the weird one. I want the picture like that Greg is the one who demanded the weird one be in our deck. Oh, look,
There it is!
Unfortunately, your hand is a stone mulligan.
Yeah.
Well, don't you not want Crystal Brain in your hand?
Well, with Galta, it's sort of come see, come saw.
Yeah. And Kumsi is not even here.
Wait, this hand is probably a keep, huh?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's extremely slow, but
Yeah.
I mean, we have Boseiju to disrupt them. I don't see what could go wrong. Tristan would have already pointed out the whole combo twice, so just be glad you're dealing with me.
Okay, I think we're gonna play Misty Reinforce, and then we're gonna get Hedge Maze.
I like that play. Do you know what's great about getting Hedge Maze, Nicole?
We're casting Consider.
Well, that is true, but I was going to say we can hedge our bets.
Ooh.
It's something Greg doesn't know anything about, as you can see from the milkshake scenario. I'm only going to reference this about 20 more times.
I know, but have you considered I was hedging my bets because it was the team of my friends versus the team of people I mostly didn't know and also Evan?
That's true.
And I would have preferred my friends win.
Yeah.
But if you had lost, I would have gotten to dagger you forever and had a free milkshake.
Wait, did someone see Attila yawn? Is that why they said big yawn?
I
No,
think
I
so.
think it was me.
Was it Nicole?
It was Nicole? Wow.
We spent a lot of time walking around in the sun today.
That's true.
And now I'm trying to use all of my brain cells to figure out how to play Neoform. It's really quite intensive.
Yeah, I prefer to just not.
Normally we just play it poorly, but this is really a new experience for the viewers. Well, that doesn't seem like a good draw.
No, I would.
It is a generic green card, I guess. Wait, is a generic green card good? So wait, we can Glittering Wish for Eldamari's Call, and we can Eldamari's Call for Allosaurus Rider. But I guess we just hope to do better. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Also, if we bin this, then we draw Gristlebrand, it's a really nice outcome.
Nice. It sure is.
Well, then we have.
Then Endurance can save us.
Yeah, I do like it when Endurance saves us.
So
Anyways,
is this worm in here only to gain life with Nourishing Shoal?
yeah, it
sure
gains the
is.
most life.
It's cost 15.
You might wonder, how much life does it gain? And the answer is a lot. Anyway, I'm getting the foil Eldamari's Call as well as part of our, bad looking cards challenge.
So tilting.
Then there's a foil. That's how you know which one's in the sideboard.
They're both in the sideboard.
No, only one of them is. I boarded one out.
Yeah.
Well, so then why didn't you use like the retro frame or something that's less egregious than the foil?
Yeah,
Well,
that's reasonable.
Nicole, have you
It's
considered?
gonna be curled.
Have you considered we switched the Gristlebrand so that you didn't have to look at it as much? Like, look at it. We're currently looking at normal art Gristlebrand.
That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Wait, but I don't understand. Why are we playing the curled card in our deck?
Well, so we know when it's on the top of our deck whether or not we should fetch.
Also, I want to be clear about something, which is having played this Glittering Wish build, it seems better to me.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot move my hand
That's fine. You don't need
there's a
those.
rat in it.
until there's a lighting on my hand. Yeah.
Mm.
I kind of want a snack.
Wow, a midstream snack? You can get a midstream snack if you want.
No, I notoriously don't eat on camera.
Wow.
The viewers would have to pay much more.
It's
for that.
embarrassing, or
It's-
like, what's...
Is it because of the Bachelor franchise?
I don't know about this. What's this?
In the Bachelor franchise, they never eat on camera.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a thing.
Wait, why?
They take them to these elaborate restaurants and then they can't eat anything. It's because, like, once a long time ago, they all ate on camera and it always looked bad, and they just, like, told the contestants to stop doing it. Oh, yeah, sorry. Eating doesn't exist. Thank you. Yeah. Our math gets me.
To educate you, Andrew, certain people enjoy watching other people eat on stream. And
Wow.
That's not my market.
Wow. On occasion, I've had to eat on stream. Have I been, like, pleasing a demographic?
Yes.
Wow.
You see, I have decided to make my market as a Magic player rather than...
Like, what about that time recently where I ate pizza?
That did happen. No, normally it happens, to be fair, when Greg just doesn't, he doesn't remember to eat before the stream.
Yeah.
I mean,
The good thing is it almost always happens when we do tournaments because those streams are really long. And then often, yeah, good question. Maybe Tristan could bring us a snack.
Okay, well, we got this land, which, you know, is basically like drawing Consider by many metrics.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we don't need to trigger Prowess.
Yeah, but since when we do an actual
Prowess,
tournament, I usually cut out the
Prowess. Go on.
In an actual tournament, I usually cut out the middle stuff, so maybe the pizza stuff isn't on YouTube. It's lost to time.
Yeah, but don't worry, when
I
we
forgot
eventually...
to hit the start recording button.
Nicole, aren't you a professional YouTube creator?
Yeah, I don't normally have to hit the start streaming button. I just hit the start recording button.
No, it's not a problem. We have a
fine.
workaround.
It's fine. There's a workaround.
Greg does this like once every 7 days.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Greg does this like once every 2 months.
Usually it's when I'm not here and Andrew's streaming with a guest.
Whoa. That's accurate. Anyways, if I bin this cord, I guess it's fine. We can just endurance loop to get the cord back. I think it's not a problem.
Okay, it's definitely a problem, but I think you should do it. Oh, bin that, we have Angel's Grace. Okay.
Well, let's pass the turn.
Yeah, I like that.
This game's going great.
Uh-huh.
No one can see otherwise. Keep in mind the following facts.
Wait. Can you play the Paseju? Then we're only 11 lands from a Tachan Worm.
Good thing we're only 11 lands away.
We do also have the 2 white sources.
I like they have an infinity turn clock.
Oh, while you were gone, the candle sponsor was changed.
Yeah.
So now it's the one in front of you.
You did a great job. Great question, Min wins. Today's candle is this lovely extrovert candle. It features punchy notes of citrus, reminding you of that one party with all your friends. And thanks for the subscription!
Did you know that's my assistant?
Oh, nice. You've got a good
That's
assistant.
my assistant, Min Wins.
Nice.
Well, that's your assistant, Min Wins.
Min, congratulations on requeuing for the Pro Tour.
Woo!
To be honest, I thought that was a different Min. It's a pretty...
honestly... Wait, have you ever heard this story?
No.
This story is really good. Min, are you okay if I tell this story for the stream? I may just say it anyway. Okay, so it's Worlds. And at Worlds, we are... the tournament's over, and we're waiting for our Uber to go to the Notorious Penthouse Party.
Mm-hmm. It's Notorious.
Yes, the Notorious Penthouse Party. And so outside the... outside the venue, it's me, Min, and Etienne standing together.
Oh,
and
yeah,
this
this
nice,
is nice.
very small human, he's an adult, but like a small adult, comes up to us and asks to take a picture. And we're like, yeah, of course. And so I start looking around to try to find someone I know or like a stranger to take this picture for us. And the guy goes, no, I want to take a picture with you, and points to me and Etienne and hands Min the phone.
Wow.
And so that was the moment that Min became my assistant.
You got a great assistant, I'm gonna honest. So I'm gonna wish for the other Elden Ring's call now.
Yeah, I think we have a second in the board.
Yeah, it's the second in the board that really gets some.
Now we're getting Allosaurus Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then next turn we can play the Allosaurus Rider and then Eldritch Evolution.
Yeah.
I think it's anyone's game.
My game?
Your game. Because notably, they don't have mana up for Mystical Dispute in some sense.
Well...
In some sense.
Okay.
Also, they certainly won't rebuy it with Tameo.
Yeah.
They would never do that to us.
Wait, but if they rebuy it, Mystical Dispute, we can just pay 3. And then wait another turn to do it all.
Well, the Eldritch Evolution costs 3.
Oh, if they counter I thought they were going to counter the Allosaurus Rider.
Well, I mean, they
Countering
could, but...
the Eldritch Evolution is a lot smarter.
Wait, what did they do? Oh,
Nicole, an important lesson about Magic is that sometimes your opponent will do the thing that's less convenient for you instead of the one that's more convenient.
No.
That's never been true in the past.
That's
never been true in the past.
What if we just play our spells real quick? Wait, what if we played that land in the new set?
Which one?
Oh, the one that can't be countered.
Yeah.
Mistrise Village?
It's Taft Island. Oh, we know we have some planes.
Okay, well, don't worry. We can always utilize the 3/4 beats.
Yeah, I think we should just pass and then cast Endurance on their turn.
Okay. Also, notably, if this Endurance gets countered, we do lose the game. Well, no, but we just lose the ability to get. We use the ability to
counter
combo.
Endurance, then we win the following turn.
Well.
Oh, does Mystical Dispute exile?
No. It's just that the cord's in the bin, so at that point, the cord and the Endurance will both be in the win. Oh, okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad it's time to ask Tristan another question.
Wait, but if we cast Endurance, then we can put the cord in the deck.
Oh, Revival. Noxious Revival.
Oh,
Tristan!
Survival.
Tristan!
I really like the Tristan's off camera.
Yeah, it's a...
It gives
so
people just the right dose of Tristan.
Hey Tristan, what's your favorite limited card?
Sorry, I would like to editorialize slightly, and why is it Ulamog?
It's not. It's stall for time. I'm not gonna. It's just clearly stall for time.
What does stall for time do?
Oh yeah.
2 colorless and a white. Instant from the name Dominaria United. Is tap up to 2 target creatures. Kicker 1 and a blue. Put stun counters on each of them.
Nice.
It was a good card.
It was a nice card.
I like how you used to being held up in the air. I feel
Is
like.
it because you like waiting in line? And
No, but
stalling for time.
The flavor of it
It's
is a
kind
bonus.
of like waiting in line.
No, it's just like my favorite card ever for that set, and I picked it so aggressively.
Until it wants you back.
And I 3-0'd my draft at Worlds by boarding them in my red-white deck. I splashed it off 2 islands, my red-white aggro deck.
Skippy really likes you.
Wow, the 3-4 beats. It's time.
I would say, just in general, any card that puts stun counters and things, they're all broken.
No, only the bad ones.
Well, the bad ones are even more broken.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really thought it was Ulamog.
Ulamog is still probably not my favorite card in the cube either.
Would you say that you like the top 10 list of cards as a good list?
Yeah, listing cards in the vintage cube is a good list. Not the best. Not my. I don't know what my favorite vintage cube card is. Not Ulamog. It's probably Balance.
You do love Ulamog though.
Well, the thing about I also like Emrakul too.
Yeah, but that one's hard to get, you know.
Yeah.
To be clear, Tristan only likes these cards because they stop him from being milled.
They are identical cards.
Wait, can't we get... We put all the pact negations in our deck.
Did you also have a problem? That
No, you can only get gold cards with Galarian.
Oh.
We can get guttural response.
They have problems.
Oh,
So,
Gutter
I think we
response
want.
is
I think
a good
Nicole's
play.
right.
I don't actually know what guttural response does.
What is generating the
Trying to
tokens
know
on their
yourself.
side? Oh, really good question, Angry Artichoke. It's Cori-Steel Cutter.
Noted multi-format all-star Cori-Steel Cutter.
Oh, see, now we'll be good for next turn because we have guttural response.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, this is when I was here. Why can't we cast guttural response?
Is this deck good?
And then I don't think so.
Our opponent's
Oh,
deck?
we will not have a second green.
No, I'm in our deck.
Nope.
Our opponent's deck is good. It's like the Luna deck, right?
We're gonna need.
Well, I'm not sure they
Oh.
have ascendancy.
We're
They
gonna
have
need
A
Mars.
lot of us at some point they realized they didn't need the ascendancy part.
It's okay. We'll draw it.
We're gonna need to draw a forest, okay? Or a fetch.
Or
land.
Pasage's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
Lotus
thanks,
Fiddle's
Tristan.
Let
fine.
me know if there are more questions.
Yeah, we will.
I still can't believe Tristan answered Ulamog. I want the record to reflect. But it is probably stall for time. Tristan's never passed any card that puts stun counters on a creature.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Real runs remember my classic 03 draft deck, blue-white, stun their creature's control.
I don't know if this is a bit from Angry Artichoke, but can you make Cori-Steel Cutter big, please? That definitely wasn't long enough time to read, but it's in the chat. Thanks.
Speaking of which, so I want to discuss Cori-Steel Cutter.
Okay, yeah.
So which is specifically what I want to discuss is I think we can all agree this card was clearly made in reference to and to commemorate the incident of Corey Burkhart cutting his hand at the Pro Tour,
Yeah.
which famously he did using steel,
Yeah.
Cori-Steel Cutter.
Yeah.
So Tristan, what are you come in here?
Tristan.
No, Tristan. Also, who did you?
I didn't know why you guys were laughing.
By the way, I thanked Corey Baumeister for letting me borrow his sword.
Mm-hmm.
Did you thank? Who did you thank?
I mean, I didn't thank Corey Burkhart. I just took his sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took it. I took the sword that cut his hand.
Yeah, okay.
But anyways, wait, I was going somewhere with that. Oh no!
Tristan.
What's up?
Okay, hold on. If you've read the question, I'm gonna be very upset. The stream needs to
What
know.
was the question?
All right.
Hi, big fan.
Wait, Nicole, do you mind reading it in the voice of the person who asked?
Hi, big fan. Big fan. Do you think Torch the Tower?
This is one of the better impressions I've heard.
Hold on. Or burst lightning is better.
I think Towards the Tower is pretty good.
Wait, make mana first, right?
Oh, wait, no, sorry, I can't go out this turn. Never
The
mind.
nice thing about Towards the Tower is that it's worth 2.5 prowess triggers. And the
Why can't we
scry,
do
when
this
you
right?
convert scry,
We were almost chanted.
What?
how many prowess triggers is a scry worth?
1.5 apparently.
The scry is 1.5.
No, that's what you
If
just
you
said.
think it's 2.5.
No. It does 3. Well, it gives you 1 prowess trigger. Plus
Okay,
3
yeah.
damage is 2.5.
The 3 damage is also a prowess trigger.
Oh, I
Two
see.
and- well, 3 damage is like 1.5 prowess triggers. But how many?
Don't worry.
But how many prowess triggers is a scry? I don't know. Someone get out.
But do you think Torch Tower Burst Lightning is better, though, Tristan? You didn't really answer.
Oh, Towards the Tower for sure. Burst lightning is you'd have to kick it to get that many prowess triggers.
Well, yeah. Can't they just get back Orange Chant you again?
Yeah,
they sure can.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna have. Thank you, Tristan.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, wait, I would like to share a nice quote from Tristan regarding the Torch Tower Burst Lightning thing,
Yeah.
which came up during testing for the RC, which is, we were discussing the classic question of whether Torch Tower Burst Lightning is better, and Tristan said, why would you even ask that? It's like asking whether Shock or Lightning Bolt is better. Like, obviously Lightning Bolt is better than Shock.
Oh yeah, there's a Tameo on 5 hidden behind the chat. It's true. Usually chat isn't up there, but we needed to make sure you could see Tristan. Also, I think no, okay. At some point I lowered my chair and I was like, did I never raise it? I feel kind of short today.
No, that's just kind of how you are today.
Oh, okay, well.
Here, I'll step straighter so you feel shorter.
Yeah.
Well, now I feel even shorter.
Yeah, it's because of see, now I'm at Nicole's.
Okay, I've had enough of this particular game.
Yeah.
I will say, I do like the effect of the green screen.
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't
No,
going to
no,
enjoy
we
it,
get
but
this,
I'm now a green screen enjoyer. Okay, we have to win the next one. This is too much losing.
Yeah.
Nicole, I'm gonna level with you. If you're gonna play the Neoform streams, you gotta be ready for some losing.
Yeah.
They're not really streams of winnings type.
Yeah.
How about you just choose not to?
Let me know how that goes for you.
Can somebody redeem open a pack?
Nicole's once again asking, can someone else spend their channel points so I can have fun?
I kind of want to open a DC.
To be fair, when people make Greg say something mean, that is sort of doing channel points so I can have fun. So I do respect it.
Wow, Annabelius really got you.
You're the best.
Okay, well, I think this hand's a
I
clear
think we
key.
should open
I agree.
MH3.
All right.
Okay.
You have to do the clinking thing, right?
I really don't know why Greg does this crinkly
Because
thing,
it's
and I
fun for
say...
chat.
Wait, I might be able to pop this one.
Oh, wow, this is quite the matchup. I hope we don't lose to Bogles. It would be kind of embarrassing for everyone involved. That is a generic green card, which I guess is kind of fine, but I can probably do better.
Yeah, I think
This
so.
one also is unable to be popped.
Wait, I guess I maybe need a generic green card, huh? Because I
You're gonna...
cast this for Neoform.
Yeah.
Then I want to play my Elsewhere without
Okay,
my other
so I guess
Elsewhere.
it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, did you know that this is Malevolent Rumble? This card's incredible.
Did you find any other good ones, Nicole, or...
See, the crinkling is the best part of the stream. Dom Harvey.
Wait, I opened Ral.
Ooh, it's Ral.
That's a good one.
Look, it's Ral, the Storm Song Mage. Is that what it is? No, the Monsoon Mage. And then it's Ral, Leyline Prodigy.
I'm over that, Rel. It's all
Nice.
about let Rel crackling wit who's an otter these days.
Yeah. Andrew, did you have any crackling wit at the tournament?
I did. 2 of them.
Can you provide some examples of your crackling wit?
All right. Greg, take the wheel.
Oh, okay. I got the wheel.
I'm sure it will be no problem for you.
Okay, this is fine. Okay, I assume Andrew will be right back.
Yeah.
Here, Nicole, you want to pull up?
I'm gonna take Andrew's chair, so I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
in the
That
long
makes
chair.
sense.
This chair's a little taller. You see, I am short, but like, I'm not that weak and unpowerful.
Yeah. Okay, let's glittering wish for Neoform, shall we?
Okay. We're going mining in the
Yeah.
gemstone mine.
I love how it's a May because it's a forever old go card. Okay, we have Neoform. Okay, 6.
Okay, so we've got it. Because then next turn we can exile our things to make play Allosaurus Rider. Then
Oh,
we
wait.
can Neoform in a Gristlebrand.
Wait,
right?
hold on 1 second. Wait, hold on. Hey,
Oh.
can you take the wheel?
God damn it! Y'all are awful. Okay, so I've been told now I have to play Neoform. Joke's on them, I barely know how to use Moto. Tristan! Come help me. Griff's Boon. What's this do? I'm just gonna choose to ignore what my opponent is doing.
What's up?
They left me in
Another
Neoform by
question?
myself.
We're
Please
doing
help.
pretty well.
Well, so I think
We have Neoform in. Oh wait, we're not maybe not doing that well.
No, I think we can do it next turn. I think we can play Allosaurus Rider by exiling the 2 glittering wishes and then Neoform.
And then Neoform.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I think we win now.
Okay, so cast by exiling 2 green cards. Okay. And then
The best possible.
we're gonna go mining. Neoform. Sacrifice. I can hear them laughing
Yeah,
upstairs.
like you can laugh, hear them laugh. Like this was all
Oh, good.
planned.
We have the good Gristle
You think?
art.
Wait, did Greg get a phone call? Is that what that was? Or did he just leave? Or did
No,
he go
I
upstairs
think
and then
this-
Andrew called Greg?
I think this was a planned destruction.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so now we
Well,
draw
I like
some
that
cards.
they leave and we're just gonna easily win.
Okay,
Maybe
so
they're-
now I need to Nourishing Shoal, right?
Yeah,
And I just exile the most expensive thing?
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, okay. Can I just point out that I was like easily winning, and then Andrew took over and we lost that first game, and then Andrew sandbagged a bunch of games in a row because he was afraid that the deck, he didn't want to show the deck being so broken, and now I come back and we're just easily winning again.
Wait, how do we win?
Wait, we're supposed to draw Nourishing Shoal.
If we didn't draw Nourishing Shoal, can we win?
Well, yeah. No,
We
it's fine. We
fizzled.
have Pact of Negation, right? Are we just dead? We can block the Bogle. We have Angel's Grace and Pact of Negation. We're chilling.
Okay, so I'm gonna play Allosaurus Rider and Allosaurus Rider.
Yeah.
Don't pitch the worm,
Don't pitch the.
Okay.
Why does it matter if we pitch the worm?
because we're gonna use
Oh,
it
because
for
we're gonna
Nourishing
use it to
Shoal.
gain life. Yeah. Okay. I got it. This seems nice. Wait, play a land. Okay. I mean, this seems nice because isn't this how the deck always wins?
Wait, what are they gonna do?
I have nothing. We're just gonna cast Angel's Grace. Yeah, wait. Did we board out our Oracle?
I don't think so. Okay, how do I skip to the end step? I don't want to do anything.
I think 5 is the
Well,
one, but
Tristan's here, so certainly we can just
don't
win a
skip
fair
to the end
game.
step because you're gonna die before then. Oh,
Sheltered by ghosts.
I would counter that. See, that's the type of prompt I wanted to give you when you try to attack with a reach creature. Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna fetch. Oh wait, it's not up yet. Okay, now we're gonna fetch. Would you like to hedge our bets, maybe?
We get a surveillance.
Okay.
Okay, I would.
We need to cast Angel's Grace.
Yeah, I would recommend that. I think it's better than losing the game.
So now I just hit okay?
Yeah.
And then I hit no, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to pay. No. Okay, so now we can attack for 8 and try again, right?
Yeah. And we have another Angel's Grace. How often do you win by just like hard casting your Galta?
Okay.
How is Allosaurus Rider equal to 1 bigger than the number of creatures you have? Is that how it works?
So now we can try again. Wait, we did it again.
Did we board out the nourishing shoals?
No, we used one.
Okay, well we got another Allosaurus Rider, so we're chilling.
Okay.
Zax, have you thought about playing like Colony Garden? It pumps your Allosaurus Rider. It's like Gavany Caboner Township, but for your Allosaurus Riders.
Why is it not the best choice here?
The Veshland seems nice. We don't have a... I don't think our... Well, I guess we could lose to Shelter.
Do not crack that fetch land.
Don't.
Oh.
Crack.
Wait, why would we
Okay,
lose?
Now...
Oh, they're going to take their Bristlebrand?
Okay, we should Court of Calling for Spellskite.
There's nothing we can do about this, right?
Other than Court for Spellskite, no. I think we just have to let it go.
I
But it's
think
okay. We got a lot of Allosaurus Riders.
I think we've been defeated in the Arena of Ideas. It flies. How are we going to stop that?
I think we
we
have to
can
cast Angel's Grace. I don't think we have a lot of choices.
We can concede, can't we?
No. We have...
There's no Boseiju in our main deck.
Can't we wish for something? We have no moves. Wait, okay. Wait, actually, I think... Okay, wait, hear me out. If you are at... Wait, I think we need to fetch in response because they gain less life. Is that how that works? No, now don't do that. Now don't zap it. If we had like shocked... Oh, we don't have another land in our deck, probably. That's what Zach's was saying. If we had managed to shock down to like 1, and then we court for endurance, do they not gain life, and then we can attack for more?
Wait, does this work?
Yeah, let's cast it. I don't know what's going to happen, but... Okay, what if we cut Thassa's Oracle for Wall of Roots?
Okay, let's go to the next game.
Next game, I got it.
Okay, so you want to cut the combo?
Yeah. Well, I don't think we have any cards in our sideboard. Is probably the problem. Okay, yeah, I'm into this.
Okay, so I learned we bring these things in sometimes, and we cut these things for them.
Wait, we're boarding out those.
Yeah, because we want the Boseijus.
Yeah, that seems fine. What if we board out Thassa's Oracle and Court of Calling?
Okay, how do you intend on SystemMagic redeemed to ask Tristan a question?
Okay, hi SystemMagic, what's the question? We have win cons. We have Galta and Gristlebrand.
What if we got Thassa's Oracle? Alright, I'm submitting the deck like this. I've decided.
That seems like that would be pretty smart, maybe. I don't know. It seems like something worth trying. Has anyone ever thought about it? Did we board them out? I wasn't looking.
No, I kept them.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm really sorry about that. I had a important phone call to take. I can take back over now.
I want you to know I almost won the game.
Wow.
No, someone needs to take over who can play this deck.
That's untrue.
No.
Oh, no, Tristan stayed.
You guys need to know. This is.
So we need to fix
We
the
can't
green
keep this
screen.
hand.
Oh, the green thing goes that way.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a couple too many chairs here.
This is nonsense.
Wait, our hand is so good. Look at this.
So wait, Tristan, how did you sideboard our deck? Like, what is our?
I didn't sideboard.
I
I wasn't the one.
sideboarded.
I wasn't the one. Look at this. This is how
I
we
brought in
sideboarded.
4 Bosages and I cut an Eldritch Evolution and
Okay, we
3
fixed it. Yeah, I had an important phone call.
so that we could destroy the shelter by ghosts we lost to.
Yeah.
Nice.
What Greg learned is unfortunately they gave the job to Tristan.
Oh no.
Anyway,
No, well, someone. Okay, look, we can't do all losing. Someone has to win.
We won a match.
What's your record? What's your record?
1 and 2.
Okay, let's.
Can I have my phone?
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna get
go
the.
see if I can find a snack.
Okay, we're gonna get the Jennifer trophy.
do you want like some bread?
No, I'll figure it out.
I have some bread.
Just bread.
Just
Okay.
bread, nothing else. If you ever wanted some nice bread, I can sell
I
this
think
to
it's.
Cold Chair for.
I think the people in chat need to learn how to play combo decks.
I really didn't expect Tristan gets tilted and takes over.
That was my phone.
Look at this.
Sorry.
Wait, we're just gonna win on turn 2.
Now that we call the bad cards for our deck, it's easy.
Yeah.
Tristan, like you're familiar with playing with like weights on, you know, to train and improve.
Yeah, like your mouse sensitivity.
That's just the sensitivity of the mouse I use.
You move the mouse like literally. It's like you move the mouse a quarter of like a millimeter, and then it moves across the screen.
Gotta avoid carpal tunnel, Tristan. Can't move that mouse too much. Gotta maximize efficiency.
I feel like we need to we need to do this like
Wow,
one
I
at a time.
did just accidentally call someone random because of my phone. I think I said no fast enough that it didn't go through, but if I didn't,
I'm
that
rooting
would
for
be
it to have gone
embarrassing.
through. To be
Am
honest.
I supposed to activate Gristlebrand again?
Well, I don't know. What are you trying to achieve?
Well,
If you find Nourishing Shoal, it's very good to have activated it.
it is, yeah.
You also can play Allosaurus Rider. I don't know.
Zach says yes, do it. Okay. No, I mean, well, it's
Shelter
like
by
if they
Ghost is
play
a good
Shelter by
attack,
Ghost,
right?
we're gonna kind of lose no matter what. So
No,
we need to besiege you. That's what I mean. Sorry. Okay.
Okay,
Nourishing
found the
Shoal.
shoal.
I'll
Touch something.
exile Worm. Now can I pass?
I mean, you probably should at least play the Rider.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the Rider for sure.
You might be able to kill them this turn, Tristan.
I don't want to do that. It just seems worse.
It's nice. We're sure we didn't play any paths.
Also,
right?
wait. Also, to be clear, if we activate Gristlebrand, we could draw Galta
Why would that be bad?
because we have this Allosaurus Rider, and we're gonna.
To be
put
clear,
the Galta.
we have a plan for this Shelter by Ghost, don't you?
I see that. I see the plan.
Wait, no, but we don't even need to deal with it, right? We can just Galta.
What do you mean we don't even need to deal with it? Oh wait, are we gonna just Gulta and Disciple of Freylease, or?
Yeah, and the Chancellor's.
Oh my
Disciple.
god! Wait a minute. Tristan might be cooking. Also, don't forget to attack first. We won't need the damage.
Oh my god, another creature.
Okay, so we can pitch the 2 Summoners packs. We can.
Wait, don't you want to hit the?
Oh wait, no, we don't even have to pitch anything
Wait,
because.
Tristan, don't you want to attack first for damage, or?
True. What if they have they don't have a gut?
Oh no, wait. I guess maybe they'll block.
They're not. They're in a block. They don't have gut shot.
Okay.
This is nice.
Tristan's showing you. By the way, the experience you're getting now, it's difficult to explain, but this exact thing Tristan plays literally every combo deck.
Oh wait, you have to stop.
Like Tristan, like a lot of people talk about hating wing additions, but like they don't understand. Like
It's not that I hate wing edition. It's that you already have so many of them in your deck.
yes, but that's what you say about every combo deck.
You have this card. Why do we need Thassa's Oracle?
Like Tristan, if you name a combo deck, Tristan will board out all his wing units in it. Doesn't matter what the deck is.
Are you sacking anything to Freylease?
I don't think so.
I think our
we have all bangers. In
You don't want to
hand.
sack Allosaurus Rider for three cards?
I guess maybe we should.
That seems
We
kind of
can.
bad.
It also gains a lot of
It's
life.
gonna
right?
grow. We could
Yeah,
play
I think I would
Besiju.
maybe sack it. I
How
don't
much
know.
we might need another
Well,
land.
Besiju is going to be a Gristlebrand at some point.
You gain X life and draw X card with that. Oh, it's the power. We could just draw 13 cards.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Do you
Then you'll
want
have
to
to
win?
combo
Or...
kill.
Oh, okay. We can't do that because then
No,
I think the line is to sack the Chancellor
Okay.
because then we could draw a forest, a green source, and then we can besiege you.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that finds an untapped green land warning.
Oh.
Well, that would be unfortunate. Okay, well, we will pass the turn.
Working as designed. Just adopts on the same shoe. fountain? Yeah. All right.
I like discard cord. We don't need that where we're going. Oh no, Nicole Tipple would like to ask Tristan a question.
Why is House hating? Well, you just won. I don't understand. They've been losing so much.
Tristan, do you want a sideboard?
Wait, how is?
before
Yeah,
we
I
turn
want
in?
Force of Vigor on our deck for sure. They have all.
Do you
our
want
shit.
not want a Foundation Breaker? You can tutor for it.
Yes. Which one is it? Oh, it's that one.
Ooh, yeah, we've got some nice questions for Tristan once he's done.
We
sideboarding.
boarded out. Are we actually ever gonna wish for this Neoform? Is that real?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
Neoform
think
kind of
so.
is real. They otherwise call it less real. The Neoform's more real.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's fine. And then we're boarding out.
The World Spine won't go to if you're gonna do this.
Wait, no, that's a big thing to put into play with Galta.
Oh, I
It
see.
is nice with Galta. We probably don't need. We have World Spine Worm and a Tagathon Worm.
Oh yeah, Tagaton Worm is probably good enough.
Anyways, Tristan, you have a question to answer when you get
We
a
cut
chance.
the World's Fine Worm.
Isn't it better? It's bigger. Oh, it doesn't gain you as much life.
And you might Nourishing Shoal.
That's fair. Okay.
I think you should cut some number of lands. Probably if you're boarding in 4 Boseiju.
Well, I'm not gonna play these as lands.
All right. Well, good talk.
Or sorry, we're not going to. This is bad.
No, this is you at this point.
It's you. Wow, you got some banger questions.
When is my bedtime? 2 hours ago. How does he keep getting away with it? Well, hold on. We haven't gotten away with it yet. Okay, I feel strongly that it's the ducks. It's the horse-sized duck is clearly the better answer.
No one's fighting 100 ducks.
The duck-sized horses are like, oh yeah, 63. Sorry.
Now I want to be clear though that my answer changes if it's geese instead of ducks.
Wow.
Also, I'm gonna sit on Nicole's chair. There's kind of a booster seat on
Everyone's
it.
trying to ask me
It's a
questions
little
to
weird.
make sure I can't
And I'm also
sideboard
kind of
in
directly
time.
behind Tristan.
Do I need this
You
endurance?
can change that.
I don't think you need it. No.
What if I get like thought seized or something?
You
It's
know,
also okay. We don't have the cord anymore, so we don't.
You might be can cut more of edge revolutions. Those are kind of bad.
On the draw. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll cut one land. So how about?
Oh, I thought Dom was gonna ask you to submit 61.
I can't do that. What happens when you draw the Gristlebrand? You just lose?
No, you put
You
Galton put it in
Galton.
play. It's no problem.
Oh, right. What if you drop... You just don't drop both?
Don't draw both.
Don't draw both. Also,
Also, Dom would like you to explain your feelings about the sun.
I'm not the biggest fan of the sun. Yeah, I listed it in my bottom 10 favorite thing. My top 10 least favorite thing.
Wait, this hand seems maybe good. It's so interactive.
The problem is we have nothing in our sideboard we can wish for, right?
What do you mean? We get Neoform, we can otherwise call.
Oh, we can get... Wait, no, this hand is good. Never mind. You're right.
thanks for the subscriptions, Alice. Ooh, I love House of Mana Redeemed asked Tristan a question.
House, yeah, be careful what you wish for, though, when you ask Christian a question.
Andrew, you should sit down. You're like weirdly off stream.
Well, yeah, but...
Do I think my
Nicole's
baldness
chair is
reflects my ability as a Magic player? I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna... If it's positive, I'm gonna hope yes.
I believe that's his source of strength.
Yeah.
I think if Tristan goes Herod again, he actually loses all his abilities. Which you could argue is a blessing or a curse. You know, it's kind of double-edged.
Yeah.
Wait, I was coming downstairs. I need to know how Tristan's baldness affects. being
That
a
was the
Magic player.
question. Do you think your baldness reflects your ability as a Magic player?
Yeah.
I would like to... I would think yes. Oh, we drew the Gristlebrand. That's
it's
bad.
kind of distracting.
You could Summoner's Pact for the cult.
Being bald is kind of distracting.
Honestly, I have to level with you, Nicole. I don't think I've ever been distracted by being bold in my
There's
life.
a really nice... There's
I
a
have.
really nice picture of... there's a really nice picture somewhere of me and Mati testing for like PT Philadelphia, the pioneer, the first like one after COVID, I think, and we're playing some like a match, and you just cannot tell who is who. Like we look identical in the photo.
Wow. That's pretty offensive, to be honest. Monty. Anyways,
At that same tournament, Eli Loveman, who we were borrowing cards from, came up and just handed my deck to Monty. Like, this is like when he got there, and then he like came up to me later, and I was like, "Oh, do you have my deck?" And he was like, "Oh, I already gave it to you. What do you mean?"
Yeah, that's really nice.
Okay.
Are you gonna fetch what? Meticulous Archive, maybe? Maybe you just
I
want
think
the
it has to be
Hedge Maze?
Meticulous Archive, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be Hedge Maze.
That seems good.
Okay. So wait, are you gonna try to go off next turn? Because you have to. I guess because Angel
Well,
Grace.
the most important part here is that putting Neoform on top of our deck means we can't draw Galta.
That's true. So, yeah, you definitely can go off next turn. Now, I don't know if you believe in the concept of going off, but you can if you'd like to try it.
Dom, the part is that it doesn't reflect enough of the sun to make up for the hair protecting you from it. You have protective shielding.
Oh yeah, we did board out the entire combo.
No, that's not a problem. We have Angel's Grace.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
The creator of this build, they thought of everything. They were like, what happens if you board out the combo? No problem. 2 copies of Angel's Grace.
Click the right one.
Yeah, do not click
Don't click
Galta.
Galta.
They look kind of similar too, so they can really trick you on that. What does go off mean? What do you mean? We put in Golta and Grizzlebrand, and then we find Angel's Grace, and then we're all set. Maybe Tristan's cooking with no win conditions in Neoform. I mean, did you guys think about the implications of no win conditions in Neoform? You might want to draw 7 more first, in case you draw any.
Oh, I could draw a bigger creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did cut one of the worms for one reason. Oh, I guess you can Glittering Wish into it though.
Oh, wait, this is nice. I can put Alice.
Wait, do you want a Summoner's Pack for the other worm, though? And then pitch it? You do, right?
Oh, because I already have to pay for my packs anyway.
Yeah, so like you might as well pack more.
Sure.
Oh no, there's a worm. Never mind, we didn't cut it.
I think I cut the World Spine Worm. I think
You cut
you
the
were,
other
you were
worm,
right.
yeah.
You told me to cut the World Spine Worm. I think
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
better,
okay.
yeah.
And you can actually Summoner's Pack for another. I guess that you don't have to do that. But you
Did I cut the Endurance?
Yeah.
You don't. Ulamog has left the building. And then
Well,
you can
you
Noxious
don't-
Revival the pack the Nourishing Shoal back, maybe.
Oh, yes.
This is one of the many usages of this card.
Oh, and then but I have to draw more cards.
Yeah, but then you can.
Okay. Thankfully, our life total's still not at a multiple of 7, so we're very likely to win.
And now we can put many Allosaurus Spiders into play too.
We do need to draw an Angel's Grace.
Yeah, that's true. No Planeswalkers contact with the enemy. You don't have to draw it now. You can draw it later. I mean, like on your next turn or something, right? On your upkeep, you wanted to.
There we go.
Okay, there it is. I like you pitching the 7s because I think it tilts Azax a
I
little
was just
bit.
clicking on I was looking at which cards I was least likely to cast. I hadn't thought that far ahead. What's okay?
You're
we
discarding
draw
a lot of
as a win.
cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Discard cards until you have 7 cards in.
Yeah, so just
On
cut back
Arena, they
cards.
just changed the UI. Now, if you are discarding enough cards, it's like choose the 7 to keep.
Wow, that's nice.
It
That's a
is
great
nice.
improvement.
Also, can we talk about the changes to Arena they announced today?
Oh yeah, we should talk about that.
It's the best thing they've ever done.
Yeah, so what you should know, Chad, is that both Greg and Tristan think it's the best thing they've ever done, but for different reasons.
They're adding roast.
That's indeed the reason Tristan thinks it's the best thing they've ever done.
One time, I wrote a support ticket.
I was ready for their ad roast.
I wrote a support ticket to the Arena, like whatever development team, because that seemed like the way that you got in contact with them after I looked up stuff to ask them if they would add Vessel of Volatility.
Also, don't forget
to
that you can still
Arena.
pact as well.
Because they added it to, it was like the what set was that in? The like Shadows over Innistrad remastered set came out and it didn't have Vessel of Volatility and I was really sad.
Can we make a play? Can we?
No. We have
What?
Sage you, it's
I'm
fine.
casting Force of Vigor.
Wait, why?
I want to cast Force of Vigor.
You guys don't want to just Sage you the Grispoon and then the Quartet falls off? It's like Force of Vigor for 2 less cards.
No, we get to block it. They're just totally dead on my screen. Oh.
Oh, they're not gonna attack.
But I just
Well,
want to...
I just want to cast this board. Like,
All right,
we
well.
boarded it in. Like I wanted to do something.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's the same as using Besiege.
I'm just saying that we're not going to get another chance to cast this.
Yeah,
they're not getting another turn.
That's fair. Yeah, good point.
Also, what if we give them a land and they like have their own Angel's Grace?
That's a good point.
Oh man.
There's a lot of good points.
Oh wait, okay. Zax had a better line for sure.
Fob the one aura.
You can fob the one.
Yeah, you might as well not target.
Okay, I also had I had that nice piece of technology, which is that you can actually cast Force of Vigor for 0.
Wait, don't press...
You can cast Force of Vigor for 0 to get through the White Chancellor.
Ooh.
Which is very important if you have Crashing Footfall suspended.
Okay, Tristan, you showed us how it was done. Thank you very much.
Tristan kind of proved for me forever that everyone playing Neoform is a fool, and the right win condition all along was no win condition.
Wow, yeah.
Why would you need more if you have an 8/8? Yeah, like, it does seem like Tristan's right.
Okay, everyone, welcome back, Nicole.
Yeah, don't worry. Now we're boarding out the win condition every match.
But I bet it's good in game 1.
Is it though?
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Nicole, how was your snack?
It was good. I got some peanuts.
Nice. Any Cracker Jacks?
There were some honey roasted ones though.
I did care if you ever came back.
I didn't. Anyways, so this hand isn't our best work.
I would mulligan.
Mully dupe.
This hand,
okay.
God, this is another one of these hands where we have to glittering wish for the tutor for the.
Who's the home team? Definitely Funky Monkey 5000.
But we can't really, like, go down to 5, right?
Yeah,
no, I think we should keep.
I think we should keep 2. Well, I mean, I think now that I've learned, I think I didn't understand how good pointing out the win con was.
Yeah.
I bought him Windswept Teeth instead of Misty Reinforce because Misty Reinforce is a better card.
That makes sense.
What? Windswept Heath says the name of the best Magic card ever printed on it.
Are you saying every card that says that name is better than every card that doesn't?
Yes. Planes.
That's not really how the game works. For example, Greg, are you familiar with the classic card? What is it? The 3 red card. God damn it! It's 3 red CMC.
Count
It's a
on
sorcery. No. It says the text is destroy all planes. I think it's flash. Flash flood? No, flash.
Nobody plays that.
Flash fires. That's it.
Nobody plays that one. Everyone underestimates planes.
All right. So, anyways,
Nice. We got him.
all right. Let's play Windswept Heath and let's pass.
I'm offended.
Sorry, Nicole. It was too funny.
Tristan just peeking in from the corner to see if we're doing nonsense. Did you lose your booster seat?
No, this is with my booster seat.
If you need to hang out here for the Uh-oh. I'm very concerned about a match against decks with that card in them. Nope. Any good ones? Nope. All right.
See, Kevlar Main gets it.
Yeah. I was discussing this stream with someone the other day, and I was talking about how one thing I like about our stream is you know that we stream stock decks played well, bloody blah blah, and they were like, Andrew, your core competency has nothing to do with has nothing to do with stock decks. Your core competency is nonsense. And I was like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, when advertising the stream, you can't just say we're a nonsense stream. That's every stream. No one's gonna come watch us. You have to. It's come for the stock deck, stay for the nonsense. You know.
Yeah.
Look at them all. They're staying for the nonsense. They definitely didn't come for the stock deck, though.
Yeah, but I really think our strategy content improved once Nicole learned to play Neoform.
Yeah.
I'm an expert now.
The issue with our bid of abandoning Nicole is she just actually did pay attention and learn to play the deck.
Yeah, I
which
wasn't expecting that.
having streamed this deck 5 times, still haven't done.
Yeah.
Well, I still whiffed, though.
Well, yeah, but
that's on the deck. The deck whiffs like 70% of the time.
Yeah, that's kind of just par for the course.
You get Autosaurus Rider.
Yeah.
Really showing off all your knowledge over there at the Get Allosaurus Rider. Meh.
You need to draw a green card.
Yeah, but it's okay. We have to cast Consider to find it.
Did you say we're hedging our bets?
Yeah.
Well, it's fine though because don't.
Honestly, I think I'm ready to take over the mouse. I never would have anticipated this when you told me we were playing Neoform today.
Are you gonna release on your YouTube channel your own Neoform content tomorrow?
That requires using Moto.
You can come to you're in town for another day. You can come to Andrew's house.
Yeah, in fact, I might be stuck at Andrew's house given my flight got canceled.
Yeah, but you can record a nice Neoform video here. You have to press start recording though.
Wait, this reminds me.
For the video
Is
to
Nicole
start.
actually gonna be at my house at some point? Or
We'll talk about it after the stream.
all right.
I think it is dependent on how much longer EWR is a non-functional airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be any amount of time.
The real question is, will I ever make it home?
I believe
Minneapolis is pretty nice though. You can
Azax,
just move here forever.
That's true. You always have the option of just moving to if EWR is non-functional, your friends can just fly from other airports to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And eventually we could all be in Minneapolis. You know,
Yeah.
it's that's our end game.
Think about the nice lake walk we went on today. You could go for a lake walk every day.
The lake walk was quite pleasant.
Land of 10,000 lakes.
What you should know is Minneapolis has a lot of lakes, but Michigan's lakes are better.
We do. Wait,
They don't call it the land of medium
hold on,
lakes.
We don't have 7 Life.
They may. Yeah.
I understand your concerns.
They might not be better, but they are greater. I'll give you that.
Okay, so what do I need to happen now?
You need a green card.
Well, this is a green card. I'm just concerned about the following steps.
I mean,
So-
you have to get Gristlebrand, and then it needs a block, and you need to live.
Okay, well, I don't see any flaws in this plan.
Yeah.
It's a plan without flaws, they
I'd
say.
excel both evolutions. Nice.
Well, this gives a counter.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
What happens next, I feel like, is going to be a question for us being dead.
This is a foolproof plan.
Well, like, what we're concerned about is that our opponent might cast enough spells to kill us through 8 lives.
Yeah,
Time.
I do like, though, that if they can't, their Darcy must attack.
Yeah, they also might be able to attack and then kill the thing we block.
Well, Pact of Negation is a plan with some flaws. But I guess we'll block and...
We can hope to gain... I mean, it's just... The plan of maybe we'll gain enough life to cast Pact Negation is... It's not the most straightforward of plans.
Oh, they can flashback dart and lose delirium? That's a good point.
Like, do I need to Pact Negation those? I don't know. Maybe I can't.
I don't want to.
Okay. Do you mean eventually get to 5 mana and cast the Pact Tristan style?
Yeah.
That is what Tristan would do. But something you have to understand is that I have a very detailed model of Tristan in my head.
Yeah.
It's not really that useful, but it is nice.
So what you're saying is we should keep the Ask Kristen a Question command, and we'll just have you guess how Tristan would answer.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, then periodic... But, I mean, if we're going to do that, though, I want to, like, quadruple the price. This is a special rate.
Yeah. Three is a bunch.
It does seem like our deck might be bad against Prowess.
Prowess. Have I talked about my a couple question before? It's a classic Greg question.
Okay.
Okay, someone tells you to go to the store and get them a couple of apples.
Yeah, I'd get about 3 to 4 apples.
Thank you. Do you think it's a reasonable thing? A friend asks you, you go to the store, a friend says, get you a couple of apples, and you say, how many apples do you want?
No, I would get them 3 to 4 apples.
Okay.
And they like it.
See, a lot of people, this could be a good poll, a lot of people will say
A
no.
couple is not 2.
A couple means 2. If
No,
you
it doesn't.
Yes, I mean, I obviously agree with you. These people are deranged. But, see, Slasher in the chat says if you ask for a couple, well, a few is different. But, like, oh, they're going to kill their own thing?
I'm not going to allow that. Nope, they're going to give that double strike.
It appears we may have been defeated in the arena.
I'll counter it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. See, yes, I would also ask them how many they want. This happened to me not that recently, but a while back, and, like, everyone treated me like an idiot. Someone was like, it was literally, we're in the store, and someone said, Greg, go grab a couple of apples, and I said, how many do you want? And the whole group turned at me like I was the dumbest person they'd ever met. And they were like, 2. And I was like, that's not what a couple means. It could be any amount.
I want the record to reflect that I would have treated Greg like an idiot at that point, but that's actually just how I treat him normally.
No, is Gristlebrand dying? Oh no, are they...
Well, I
Who
mean,
did they lava
it is
dart?
dying in a sense.
Oh, we're just dead. I see. Prowess is kind of busted, huh?
Prowess.
No, it looks like we're going to 1.
Okay, I understand.
Called to save us.
Well,
Well, we can attack with Gristlebrand.
there's gonna be some steps between that and us attacking that might be difficult to overcome. All right.
In paper, I would have real quick played the fetch land and lose there.
All right. So let's
We
start with
did.
this.
Okay, I will say that 1 is not a couple of. And hey, Harriet, thanks for the read! We've got some unhinged. It's an unhinged stream going on. But Nicole Tipple's here!
I'm not sure you can see me behind Andrew.
Okay, well.
Yeah, she's
I'm
well
both
hidden.
short and now located behind Andrew.
Yeah.
It's kind of her normal locale.
Wait, are you boarding out the combo?
You can't do this against Prowess? Why not? I guess I maybe can't, huh? I was really hoping I could board out the combo again. Have we learned nothing from this experience so that we should board out the combo?
Hi, I'm here.
All right.
Wait. Oh, nice, you did it. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess it might not be fine.
We haven't put it into play yet, right?
What? No, we haven't yet.
Okay.
That's
okay.
why. Besides, are you aware that it has flying exclamation point and lifelink exclamation point?
Yeah. How do you think flying exclamation point compares to reach?
There's nothing like reach. Clearly, you haven't talked to Tristan about reach a lot.
Thanks, Tristan.
I think you need to mulligan this hand.
Well, I can summon us back for a land, Nicole. Did you think about that?
I did.
And then you could knock your survival back and do it again.
Okay, keep this one.
This one seems nice.
It has a few problems.
I don't
I agree.
see any.
Wait. Okay, so, I mean, should I keep Force of Will in my hand or should I keep green cards?
Green cards.
You don't like Force of Will, Nicole?
I think I agree. Green cards.
All right. Well, the people have spoken. You need a 3CB
you see,
file?
our combo requires us to play green cards. Tristan, if you make my 3CB pile for me, then I'll play 3CB.
Wait, I've got a great pile. Don't worry, you guys. Have you thought about Lotus Bloom, the cheese stands alone? I'm all about Lotus Bloom, cheese stands alone.
That's a nice file.
Why did I reveal Chancellor? I wanted them to know that I had Chancellor in my hand. It's a very straightforward question. I mean, you wouldn't reveal it here, or?
Oh, man.
Okay, well, that's going in the bin.
Yeah.
Okay, we're cooking. Let's main phase this. In case of Spell Pierce.
Really playing around spell pierce with this line.
It's among the lines that most play on Spell Pierce.
Wait, I think we can win next turn.
Well, yes.
It does require a couple of other things to happen well.
Yeah.
As I could tell by the time you guys ditched me.
Whoa! I had you go to the bathroom, Nicole. I mean,
I had an important emergency phone call.
I go to the bathroom almost every stream at some point. I mean, you can't just be on camera for this long without at some point dipping out, Nicole.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that
Especially
Greg
with all the
happened.
hydrating.
It's not my fault that Greg happened to receive an important call saying that Tristan had gotten the job at the same time.
I do think it's particularly entertaining that I did learn how to play Neoform before this happened.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Before I knew the plan for the start of the stream, I wanted to do it for literal the second game. We play the first game and then we do the phone call bit.
Okay, so I can almost play around Spell Pierce. I mean, I could play a tap Disciple Phrase and pass. Thoughts?
I would slam, but
I mean,
I would slam.
all right. Well, I tried. Tristan would not cast his Hero on Third like that. I'm very confident of that also. Wow. What question would you like to ask Tristan, Nixborn?
because if we get spell pierce, then we can end
The stream
the stream.
Yeah, we might need to slam for Nicole's, sleep schedule.
Yeah, Nicole's
Wow,
a little
it's
sleepy.
really a great question, Nick Sporn. Tristan!
Oh my god.
Yeah,
he's
the
here.
Crystal Brand, we did it!
What's going on?
Hey Tristan, if someone asked you to purchase a couple of apples, about how many apples would you purchase?
Who's asking?
Andrew.
Like, if Andrew's asking me? That would be a nice bit to buy Andrew too. I feel like he would be. Yeah, if Andrew's
Wait,
asking
Tristan,
me,
if
I'd
I was
buy
asking you, how many would you buy me?
two. Probably like 4. I think it would. Just to be safe.
Oh no, it's into the flood maw!
All right, let's draw 7 more.
Okay.
Are we winning?
Well, we have a few problems at the moment.
Fact. Oh, wrong fact.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought you were gonna concede. Scared me. Did we cast Summoner's Pact yet?
No. Wait. No.
Okay.
We're not dead.
got
Did
it with
we
Elder
exile the
Wonderful.
Galta though? Or did we not?
I did exile the Galta.
Okay, we can hardcast.
I like how right now neither Nicole nor Tristan are on camera because Nicole's hiding behind Andrew and Tristan's off to the side. It's kind of funny.
Well, Andrew keeps migrating closer to the center of the screen.
I
Honestly, the
should-
biggest reason I can't help you why you lost it into the flood maw is because I cannot see the screen.
Yeah, is it?
anymore.
I feel like we should just keep closing in on Nicole as a bit. It's kind of funny.
That makes sense. We gotta keep her safe,
Yeah,
Are we dead?
Well, I mean,
it's
not great.
it's brutal out there. I just noticed that we're at 4.
Well, I was trying to draw pact negation.
I was trying to figure out the second activation was necessary, but it probably is. It's not clearly though.
I was supposed to discard the Gristlebrand. Oh, that's true. Crap.
The second activation
No,
is
no.
like not
We-
that.
We have 3 gemstone mines. Why do you think there are 3? Black,
The
black,
second-
black.
I think the second activation is like kind of bad.
Really? But what if I just find the fawn? Of course.
But you also don't need to, right? Like you can just pass. Maybe you're just really likely to die from
Can
14
we
or
just
whatever.
continue?
Well,
Well, we're dead now.
Because like if you have a lot of life, you can just like Neoform again the next turn.
yeah, alright. Well,
But
we're
I guess it's
defeated.
bad. I guess you're like drawing Allosaurus Rider, and you could draw. I guess it's bad because you could draw like Shoal instead of Allosaurus Rider.
Alright, guys. We gotta wrap it up here.
Yeah, we gotta wrap things up.
Alright, so what have we learned today, class? I'll go over a few of the things.
Yeah,
I learned how to play Neoform.
great.
Nicole learned how to play Neoform. I learned about boarding out the combo. Tristan learned about a couple of apples. It was a win all around.
I learned about the most broken mechanic in Magic.
Reach?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I hope
Oh,
everyone...
words on
never-
stream. I forgot about
Oh,
words on
God,
stream.
it's so late. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna play words on stream. Mac redeemed it, but we are gonna end for YouTube. So thanks for tuning in on YouTube. Hey, you're on YouTube right now. You should go check out Nicole Tipple's channel, Nicole Tipple MTG. It's some really great YouTube content. You should also subscribe to the channel, check out our Patreon, follow us. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and we're like getting close. So you should actually subscribe if you're hearing these words, because like we really need you. It really helps us out. We'll say more later. Yeah, thanks again to Nicole and Tristan for coming and hanging out. We really appreciated having you. Twitch, we're not going anywhere, but YouTube, thanks for tuning in, and SystemMagic out!